ya. I want a taste of hemophilia, a drop of thalassemia. I'll drink your blood if you got sickle cell anemia. I'm sick as hell at fiending ya. I'm haunting every dream of ya, seemingly misleading ya just to hear you scream because.
You'll have to use the fire resistant plastic.
You see, we've added these, some rooms on back here, but we hadn't really hadn't finished anything yet. That's a creepy little chandelier right there. I like that. I mean, really, especially when it's pitch dark, when it's dark outside, that really adds a lot of atmosphere to it. And I love those little pictures right there. Ones that change. Change form. They're pretty creepy.
Yeah, I got the guy on my MySpace page that does run it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
This is going to be kind of like a Texas Chainsaw Massacre kind of thing. We're actually going to have a guy back here with a chainsaw. He's going to have a real blade on it, but he's not going to be near the people.
Yeah.
He's going to be actually just kind of like cutting through the wood right here. What a fake chainsaw.
Dude, that'd be awesome. Ah! Just the effect.
This is actually going to be a new room. Like I say, everything's just total disarray right now. We got nothing. But we're going to have this giant spot. It's going to be like an exterminator room.
Yeah.
And we're going to have a guy in with, he's going to have like a smoke machine, smoke gun. Yeah, like an exterminator sprayer. And it's just going to shoot smoke out. But we're going to have this guy rigged up. We're going to turn him pneumatic. So he's going to be on like a little air cylinder. And he's going to shoot out about 3 feet.
I can already tell you that's what scary crap I've been.
And this is our little cocoon victim here. And we're going to have probably another spider we're actually going to have triggered where it's just going to come flying out. And then maybe land on somebody in the back or something.
Never know with haunted pyramids, we always doing something different.
That's right. But yeah, that's kind of just something new we put on for back here, and we've changed some other stuff. But we hadn't really decided. We don't really have a theme going for it yet. About midway through the haunt, through this one. But
yeah,
it's not our hallway no more. This is where we may go around.
I busted my foot on that thing last year.
this gal right here, I think she's one of the creepiest little things.
That is
Especially in the
creepy.
dark. Well, she crawls. She crawls around, and then, you see her like her legs are all twisted up and broken up.
Yeah.
But it's the way that she moves and the little sound
She makes that
she
one look.
Yeah.
Goes back on her forward. Yep, we got one.
Oh, do you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's pretty creepy. Yeah, as far as the asylum goes, if you walk through the asylum, it's just so gutted out right now. Really, you'll be thinking, well, how are we going to have to pull this off by over in a second.
Is that already running when we came through?
I don't know.
Yeah, turn it on.
No, I think when you turn the power on, it come on.
Clown Town's got it out too.
Now, have y'all filmed like before inside the home? Anything? Y'all filmed anything before inside?
Not really. They don't let us.
They always okay.
Well, let us go in afterwards.
Okay, well, let's go take you through some of the unfinished stuff. Yeah. Let me take you through some of the finished stuff that we have then.
Oh, you're behind me.
I'm working on that right now.
Okay. Alright. This is my hole. You little trip.
This is the kind of stuff I really wanted to be in on the videos, and I can understand it. A lot of them don't want you filming actually inside because they're afraid people will steal their ideas and their secrets and everything.
Alright.
Yeah, I say that's good. The way I look at it. You tell them we got plenty more secrets that they want to see.
You got a big guy with the cowboy hat gonna be back again this year? I love that guy.
That's my dad.
Really? He is cool.
Yeah,
I love that guy.
He's the official sheriff of clowns, man.
He gets me every year within 6 years.
Does it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he loves it.
This thing right here gets me every year too.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Right here probably gets things. We need some work.
Oh, we call these drunk tanks.
Oh yeah.
Oh, when it starts spinning. Oh.
Yeah. Actually spin it. So you want to film it spinning?
I don't.
Do what?
Yeah, I don't.
Let me jump back here.
Yes, let me fall.
Watch out, Steve.
Uh-oh, excuse me.
Come through, come through.
Flip it on.
Don't come through.
It hadn't been tried this year, so.
Oh, we're seeing the initial test.
Rolls across.
This is the test.
You're the test dummy.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Wow, this is pretty. My bad. Oh my goodness. It's rolling.
Technical difficulties.
We got a hole.
Tony running not too long ago, didn't
Yeah, that ain't good.
Huh.
That's another thing we gotta work on.
Yeah, about that. Yeah. Huh.
Well. Yeah, that ain't good. You know where all the breakers are up there? See? Will you go up there and make sure they're all flipped on?
You want them all flipped on?
Yeah. It might be a breaker. It
Flip the
might
whole
be,
house on.
on.
What's that rolling? Oh, that's us. We're all right.
Yeah, he's like a big fan of drunk tanks.
Love drunk tanks.
We had one that we went to. How many drunk tanks did they have?
Oh, they had two of them set up back to back. One of them rolling one way, and the other one rolling the other way.
Yeah, that's wicked.
I went through one of those at the IAPA convention. Y'all ever been through that? It's the International Association of Amusement Parks and Attractions. They're all over the world. We went through one in Atlanta, Georgia, and they had one like a 20-foot spinning this way and a 20-foot right behind it spinning the other way.
I don't mess with you.
Oh yeah, I couldn't do it. I got about halfway through the first one. I closed my eyes and walked the rest of the way.
Can y'all run through them?
Hey.
What?
Can y'all run through them?
I've never tried to tell you the
At
truth.
the Haunted Mill, I worked below the tunnel and we'd run through it. And there wasn't no groups. You run as fast as you can. That's fun. You do good a couple times. You do it one time, you eat it. I'm gonna walk over down with him. Make sure everything's plugged up.
They're gonna leave us in here by ourselves and scare the crap out of us.
Wow, this room's awesome. It looks like real flames. Don't move there. Had some people coming out there on fire. Oh, party is big. You know there? No. See, if I work here, I stand down here at the bottom of them and talk to them as they come down. Ouch. They all float down here.
Turn every breaker on, but it ain't working.
Technical difficulties.
I will get it fixed.
We're gonna have to have this.
Fire in the hole. Oh, she shot flames on us.
Oh Josh.
What?
Sucks. Wow, this drunk tank is awesome. I like the flames on it.
It's spinning so fast you can't tell it's spinning.
Wow, that looks pretty.
You know, if you walk through it, just act like you're falling. It might look like this.
It'll look
Swing
real.
side to side, and it might actually look like it's going somewhere. Yeah. He's talking to Tony right now.
Alright, then I'll holler at you a little bit.
He's like, "Can you tell me how to get this working?" And he was like, "Oh." So I don't know. What's
Well,
going on?
fellas, we got some technical difficulties going on with the tunnel, so we'll head back on this way if you want.
Well, it looked good.
I told him
We can hope we can try to spin it for you.
I told him to walk through and just lay to the side.
Yeah.
Well, you look think it's going, yes.
Oh, we put on an extra 800 horsepower.
It's super fast now. You die.
It actually looks good, especially with
So much junk, we gotta clean this stuff out.
Even on camera, it looks like it's awesome. It'll look like a different place when you come back.
Oh yeah.
Always does.
You know, I was driving home from Shelby a few minutes ago, and I stopped at the stoplight. I felt the pain go down my neck, down my back, and I can't even hardly turn my head now.
There you go.
I don't know what it is. You know what? We don't have any.
Turn off
the lights out. Power's on, but
Alright, here comes those steps, guys.
yeah, watch the steps up.
I'm gonna buck my rear end.
Little big peephole. One of the pyramid peephole in India. India. Instead of giving you every time.
I know.
Looking really good.
Yeah, it's always a work in progress. We add on, you know, every year. Every year, even though we change things up, we still try to add on. We're wanting eventually to get everything totally in place. We have more. We feel like people are in tune. Yeah, that's sort of more of a feeling of claustrophobia.
Really?
That's cool right there. We actually got.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, we got that from a lot of things we have in here, like from movies and stuff.
Yeah.
That was actually came from an Earl Onsby movie called Tales from the Third Dimension. We've had that for years and years.
I always like this part right here. Something comes out right here.
Yeah, too.
Yeah.
You step back at me. I don't know.
I think that strobe is. Maybe the whole stage.
And that guy right there, he's creepy.
Yeah.
Of course, he's pneumatic. He pops down.
Is that the one that comes across the whole ceiling and comes at you?
No, that one's a little farther on down here.
That thing knocked my hat off when you.
I love that.
Oh, dark. I think I have to deal with this early in the season.
It's dark, honey.
Yeah.
Well, he can't get shot.
There's one place that uses a shot pad.
I like it. Yes, all the male uses shot pads.
I hate them things.
That's junk.
They don't come with that much.
I had one, I put my hand on the wall and got shot because I had it on the watch. And went,
And it's not just from a discomfort standpoint. You know, as I said, I'm an EMT. If you get the wrong person in there, that thing will hurt somebody.
Oh yeah.
I hate the fishing net.
This will be one of our.
Fishing string.
Yeah, I like this part because you get warm.
especially at night.
Yeah, because when I come out here, it's all cold. That flame shoots off, and I'm like, oh.
All special effects.
Yeah, we kind of changed this up a little bit. You may not be able to tell too much, but we just put a wall here.
Yeah.
And we're going to have, of course, somebody here in the coffin. You know, this snake here, he's got a little rubber hose hooked to him. And there's always somebody in the group, that'll want to reach out and, you know, the touchy feeling. And when they do, he just flops around everywhere.
A casket over there, too.
Yeah.
Put a casket on the wall.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Well, actually,
They think it's a wall.
they think it's a
Oh.
wall back here. But there's going to be, that's when they look in, it's going to be empty.
Ain't gonna be
So
no
the
wall
attention
there.
goes over here, but then there's somebody going to come
Oh, that's
here.
good. I like that.
Get double scared.
Exception.
Good mirror effect.
We've actually got a lot of work lights on over here.
Gotta keep somebody.
That guy above you.
Help me!
He got injured in line of duty.
And
He got in
if you
trouble.
guys want, you can actually pull some stuff off our web. Have you seen our website, our video, commercial?
He got thrown up by a guest that dude right there.
That coffin. Laying everywhere.
And we have to rebuild this wall right here about every year.
Really?
Yeah, because there's I don't know if you remember or not, but there's like an extremely loud air blast
Yeah.
that goes off when they come in here. So people usually crash into that wall. This guy here,
I know
Yeah,
something.
I remember this guy.
That wall's one of the fix and repair daily kind of deals. Hey, they're right. Yep. Mouth to mouth.
I think he's beyond my help. Now that's creepy.
Then turn around the curve and there she is.
Eagle. This is wicked right here. Who you are.
Yeah.
Little setup's wicked.
Yeah. Is that the one that smacked off your hat?
Yeah, that's the one that smacked my hat off one year.
Yeah. Yeah, he takes such a beating. He's changed forms a whole lot. Now he's ended up as that little whatever he is now.
Yeah.
That's just a head.
But yeah, he really.
I think the year I got my hat knocked off, y'all had a little girl over. That thing come towards me, scared the crap out of me, and my hat goes boom.
Next thing I know, Dennis is going, where my hat?
And we gotta
I know that sound.
work on the bed this year. Some years this bed depends on how much stuff we got running on there. We recently just put in another air tank, so now it's got a little more juice. But it used to come up one year. It was coming up about like this.
Yeah.
But this year it should be really zooming on up.
It's really gonna snap out at you.
Yeah, probably gonna have like
Smell gets me in the
possessed girl.
I love that. Love that smell.
Have somebody behind here. Hey, do you mind? We're having fun in here. Have somebody. Have somebody cracking jokes back there. I'm tired.
Elm Street. Elm Street, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
This is always one of my favorite
And
parts.
actually, right here, let's go this way because this is actually behind me. Not behind us. Yeah, that's where Freddy Krueger lurks in there. But this is the path. Of course, this is spark fence. You know,
Yeah.
so when he hits the fence with his directs across there, it just shoots sparks out. We won't go any further because this starts you into the you remember the big dark maze area that you gotta find your way around. Well, we won't go any further than that. That leaves
Oh, here, Rick. Uh-oh. Boss man.
Boss man's out. Squatted up.
There he is. Ricky.
What's going on, Ricky?
I'll show you what
Did you have this fun at Party City the other day?
Huh?
You had some fun at Party City the other day?
Back of Monster Manor. Remember the graveyard area that you walked out?
Yeah, I love that part.
Yeah, we've been, we tried to fit it, well, it's still a work in progress. We still got a lot to change up before we go. Before we go back there, I'll take you here. We've made a couple changes here. Like I say, this place, we're pretty much redoing everything in the asylum. Right now, it's pretty gutted out.
Yeah. Oh, there's a big sign.
Doctor, they're here. Hey, watch that.
Watch your step right there.
That's gonna be good.
Watch your step down right here.
Oh, damn.
I don't know if you've seen this guy before, but he's animated. He's a trip. His little face mask flips up and he talks and he's actually kind of funny too. He's creepy, but he's kind of funny too. I don't even know where the extension cord had an extension cord right here. It's long gone now. But, old Hannibal Lecter. And I don't know if my almost is really further or not. It looks bad. But, yeah, you come on through here. But we really don't have anything going in here yet. And We got, I don't know, did you come through last year?
Yeah.
Most of the guys that work in here, they're all like big wrestler guys. And they've came in, there's about 8 of them. They've came in and they have their own ideas and things, because they've worked in haunts their whole lives. And so we're sort of, you know, we're coming in with them and they're setting things up the way they want to, and they're good. They're like professional scarers.
Really?
Yeah.
They really get into it.
They really get into it.
That's fun. I love stuff like that when they really get into it.
Oh yeah, they really get into it, and they're all real big guys.
Yeah.
And pretty intimidating.
Kind of guys you'd run from anyway if they weren't wearing masks.
Pretty intimidating.
It's time to get your checkup.
Step down right here.
We'll make this real, boy. Got a pretty mount there. Oh, I can't wait. Oh.
Remember the first room in the haunted pyramids right here?
Tunnel.
It's got the, yeah.
I was telling them somehow or another every year I always end up getting in the front. And that guy comes with the mask and just jumps right in front of me. Scares the crap out of me every year.
That's a cool little effect. That's why, and you know, that's one of the things that we continue to do year after year. We found that's just the perfect start to it. You know, it just gets everybody pumped up. It's just sort of like the greeting of it all.
This is always the first one I go through.
No, we don't. Let me go turn the power on. We don't.
Oh, okay.
We don't
Back
have
out,
power in here. So this is usually the first one we go through.
Yeah, we always do this one, and then we do the asylum, and then Clown Town, and then the main one.
Oh yeah. Okay. That's a good order.
Ended up getting behind the scenes now. Well, his brother comes, he does anything.
I don't know what he's doing.
Turn the power off. Did I not get everything?
No, the left side was off. Oh, my bad.
Sorry. I like that guy. Been here every year I've been.
Yeah. The guy, he's got a lot of history to him. He used to be in Disneyland in California.
Really?
Yeah, and then after that, he ended up at on Ocean Boulevard there. I'm trying to think of the name of the haunted house. It's right on Ocean Boulevard, right near Ripley's Believe It or Not and all that. Nightmare Haunted House. And they had him. He was actually upstairs, and he was greeting everybody that rode down Ocean Boulevard. Then he ended up in Charlotte, and that's where we got him from. So he's been haunting all around the United States.
He's a haunt veteran.
Yeah. One thing right here. I just actually rigged this thing up. I hadn't put all the hardware in place on it or anything, but we haven't finished with her room, but she's like an old dead woman, old dead skeleton. And when they get, actually the guy that's letting them in is gonna run her from back here, but if one of you want to walk up beside the bathtub there. Yeah, she just kind of pops up. and her dress keeps going. Actually, I had her over here, so when she came up, she like landed up on top of that. And you see her hair right there, lost half her hair up there.
Grandma!
This room always trips me.
Yeah.
Because you don't know which ones are real and which ones are just panels.
I know. The 3D, the whole concept of this 3D is really pretty amazing. The chromodepth lens and the way the way the colors, the way they react
It hit everything.
to the lens and the black light.
Oh, the Three Stooges.
And I'm not sure exactly what's going to happen here.
One of the side here, drop it in there.
One of these barrels kind of pop loose and come toward. But yeah, this is always a pretty favorite haunted house just because it's got a lot of neat eye candy in it.
Yeah. Oh, that fish thing's new, isn't it?
It kind of takes you into a whole different world. To me, it's kind of a cartoony 3D.
Yeah.
Especially with the glasses on, it's just a really neat experience. Oh, right here one year we had wire up, and we actually had a clown back there throwing glowing under black light balloons filled with water.
Yeah.
That's good.
It hit and it wet everybody. That was pretty cool though. You see that coming at you with those 3D glasses on.
Yeah.
That feels like real water. Like it is, man.
We actually had a ghost come up this year. I don't know what happened then. You might want to really be careful. Watch your step coming down through here.
This is like a little mini clown town.
Yeah, it's bumping.
This right here's got our daddy, y'all.
And cause these floors, yeah, y'all be careful. These floors are kind of wet. We're gonna probably have to put some carpet down or something. But a lot of people comment too on these crooked floors.
Yeah.
Because they're sideways. They kind of make
That makes it perfect.
It's dark when you come through here, and everything just kind of. It feels like you're just kind of tilted.
You can't follow nothing because the door, you're like, okay, what way?
And so closed in and cramped.
Oh, I know, I hate this area.
Got a Jason over here.
Oh,
And this guy's pretty cool because he just sort of. And for some reason, he usually slashes his arm down. He knows what's coming.
He says, it ain't October yet, I ain't here for your amusement.
And this looks really good. We've got a lot of black lights. We're gonna put up a lot more. You know, we always, even the leaves, everything is just 3D, glowing.
Yeah.
And
Dear God.
we're gonna have a funeral scene out here. We're gonna have like an actual funeral going on, people standing around. And
Yeah.
we're gonna have chainsaw. This is gonna be spark fence. So whenever they get the chainsaw across, you know, it's gonna shoot sparks out. And
that'd be cool.
there's a door right there. So one's gonna be this way, and another one's gonna come in behind them.
We definitely come back. I'm different one. I love it when I work here. Wow. Time off work, don't definitely have some here. They got in there? For one. What you doing out there?
Yeah, come on, you can do whatever you want to. Yeah, this guy here, we usually have an air blast under him, and it's a real powerful air blast. It's actually gonna lift his arm up.
That'd be cool.
He's just tired too.
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't doing it.
Y'all really watch your step again. Coming down.
Y'all definitely have to put something down.
We've replaced a lot of that, and we've had a lot of damage. Through here, man.
Yeah, they said y'all had a hailstorm that kind of messed some stuff up.
We gotta replace this because last year we just had it open, but it's so much better. When you have like the fake wall up and it drops and it goes from complete darkness to world coming to an end.
Yeah.
Oh, here's where the fine woman was.
Yeah, I always like this part with the pinhead and the hydraulic arm.
Yeah. I did that one year. That's fun.
Really?
Yeah. That's a lot of fun. Come flying down off there, yeah. And it is. It'll wear you out though.
I believe it.
Yeah, I did it one whole year, yeah. But it's a lot of fun.
I don't know if we get the pinhead grip.
What's good?
This door's probably locked. Hang on 1 second. So they have to backtrack. Yeah, it is. We'll have to backtrack. Go this way. Right there, right behind you.
And it's leaking.
I just got soaked.
Wow. Which one?
Wow.
Maybe you should.
I don't know where I'm going.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It is amazing because I've been in here building and doing for 12 years and I still get lost sometimes. It's not hard to do, especially when you get in the pitch black dark, some of these tunnels and stuff, you get turned around.
Yeah, you start running and you scare your own self.
Alright, here we go again. Even with the night vision don't help.
I wish we had more to show you guys.
Oh, this is fun. This is
great.
Thing keep
yeah.
up.
We don't even get this much in most places.
If y'all wanna come back a little later, or even after we open sometime, one of the days off, or even one of the nights we're open, or whenever, come on back. Because right now we're in like last minute major transformation stage now.
Yeah.
So
Hey, it's the tool.
That's what Subway did for me.
yeah, I mean even a week from now it'll look a lot different than it looks today.
Yeah. I was telling him, y'all, every year I come here, I see that bus, and I think, man, they ought to do something with that thing.
You know what? And every year we talk about it. Yeah, we do.
Store's building right now.
Yeah, we've talked about having it maybe on hydraulics, having like fireballs going off, smoke filling up the inside of it, and the whole bus giving it this like it's catching on fire.
That'd be
You
awesome.
know, having like zombies or some creatures or something in it.
What I like about the Haunted Pyramids, because we can actually, if we have somebody work our room, we can actually come out and work the crowd where we're at and everything. That's what I like about it.
I really like y'all's concession stand. Maybe y'all can help me out with a little theory I have.
All right.
Well, it's not really a theory as much as it's just something I've noticed. I don't know why. I can't explain it. Haunted houses and haunted trail concession stands have the best hot dogs.
That's true.
It's just like I think why the fair has the best corn dogs in the world. Just the atmosphere.
Yeah.
It has to be.
Hey, they got good, like the corn on the cob too.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. You got some good barbecue.
Yeah. I think that's just a lot of it. It's just the atmosphere. Especially an atmosphere of fear.
Yeah.
It's hard to beat that.
Man, that place is scared me. This is good. Darn it, I lost my hot dog.
Here you go, sir.
You know, that's pretty good. I've never seen that before. I just thought of that. F-E-A-R. Atmosphere. Y'all ever heard of that? I like
I never
that.
thought about that.
That'd be a cool name maybe for a place. Atmosphere.
We can do another haunted house.
I like that.
Another room called Atmosphere.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? Coming soon. Coming in about 4 years.
One thing, I've talked to Tony 2 or 3 times, both here and at other haunts we just happen to be at the same time.
Right.
And one thing I like that y'all do that I think everybody else kind of neglects is he says that most places, the money that they get from things like this, they just take it and they spend it.
Yeah.
And he said that the way y'all do it is y'all just keep all the money y'all make off of the haunt.
Yeah.
And then take it and put it back into the haunt the next year,
Yeah.
build up more stuff, and I really like that.
Yeah. And I tell you, it takes so much. It's really almost sickening too. The way when you see, you know, there's so many people that comes out and you see so much money, but it takes so much money to do everything.
But there is one good feeling.
It's unbelievable.
But another thing, the feeling that pays it off too, the feeling that people, just that feeling when you scare somebody.
Yeah.
You love it.
That's
It's the best feeling in the
when you
world.
get that.
Hey, we got to experience that on the last days of Halloween.
Yeah, last year on Halloween, we met a guy named Joe up at the Haunted Corn Maze, and he's with this group called the Paranormal Scene Investigators. They're like ghost hunters, and he told me and him we could go with him on a ghost hunt on Halloween. Well, about 2 weeks before Halloween, both me and him called, left messages, emailed, left messages. They never did get back to us. So we ended up going and working at Cox Road Haunted Trail. We had a lot of fun doing that.
Now I work.
Yeah, scaring people. I went as
Yeah,
Jason.
he wanted to. He wanted to know what to do in the trail. I said, just follow what I do. He could tell you, I'll run my ass off.
Did y'all was that one of y'all's videos?
Yeah,
one?
it's at the end. Yeah, it's at the end. You'll see, man.
Scared?
Yeah.
If you want to do that, I can hook you up with some guys.
Well,
I know. I work at the Lincoln Prison Department, and actually one of my sergeants there, he's been involved with that for.
I'm actually a leader of a paranormal investigation system. It's called NCIS Paranormal.
Hey, People's Paranormal Society.
Yeah, but we hadn't done anything yet.
No, I haven't done it. We're trying.
There's a place called Lincoln Academy. I don't know if you ever heard of it.
I know Lincoln Academy.
We went down there a while back, and we went into it. There's like a graveyard back there. It's like abandoned graveyard, and we seen on one of the tombstones. You had to like really look at it and know what it said. It's private Sean Garrett or something like that, and we actually provoked him, and we actually got a picture in a tree. Jordan, the taller guy that was with me, he's actually used to have he had a BlackBerry, and on his phone he had a picture of a face in a tree. And there's like smoke on one of our videos that a face disappears out of the smoke. It's weird. Makes you wonder.
But the video, you talking about the one where we got the night light on and we're following people around? No, that wasn't when we was working there. They just invited us to come watch them
Scare people.
which that was fun too.
Watching us scare the people.
Yeah, it's kind of hard trying to hide it. You know, we was having to close this and hide the light, get a good
And
shot.
unfortunately, this thing only has a good night vision on it if you're right up close to something. So half of that video, you really can't see what's going on. So I need to get a better camera.
You won't see it on enough. You might. Did it show when David lowered himself as the Michael Myers?
I can't. We couldn't get back
Well,
there.
he did. We built a thing where, and he's a pretty good tall guy for Michael Myers, and built. Well, I go through a door. You'll see that probably in there. And I never had no padding.
Yeah, I
so-
got you getting thrown through the door.
God, that hurt.
Oh, I've seen that one.
Yeah.
I've seen that one.
Yeah,
But we had a good person, and we had him. He got hurt doing it a lot, but every time we try to get him to do it, we could never get it on film. But when we get him to lower himself from the ceiling, he had so many people like, "It's Michael!" And we found the only person who made the exact replica of the one they did on Rob Zombie's Halloween, instead of these little knockoff ones. This one had real good cuts and stuff, and it was really good detailed.
The one thing I didn't like about Hickory Grove is that they stay on you the whole time. They're constantly in your face, and you're telling them to get out of your face. Because I mean, for a while it's scary, but then it just gets annoying.
Yeah.
What's up? Hey there.
Is that the one that's always walking around?
Yeah, this is the one that's always walking around.
Yeah, we had a cat kept following people.
But yeah, I mean, like when people get in your face and just stay there for a while, that gets annoying.
I do that, but I'm not really in their face. I'm just having fun with them. I'm making them pay attention to me, so all my other friends are around them, so they can get the scare. That's
But
my
like
whole.
when they're standing right here walking beside you, that kind of I want to punch him, but I'm not going to because I don't want to get kicked out.
Yeah, it's fun
Yeah.
at first, but when they just stay there on you, it gets annoying.
Yeah.
But other than that, I mean,
When you get these people in these bad groups and they just, oh, they 12 shots. I had an air horn. He ticked me off. He's like, oh, you suck. You ain't real. I'm like, well, got you.
I love the scared to death black women.
Tell him about the one that we saw, the one we made the flying leap on
Oh
the.
my God.
Funniest thing I've ever seen in my life.
He'll
at a
tell you
haunt.
right now that they've had people that will lay down on the ground and not go any further, and somebody have to get them up and take them out.
Yeah,
that
back
before
there to
too.
go in, pick them up, and help them, lay them in the next room.
Have you not had people in tears?
Oh yeah.
We've
Yeah.
had people in tears, crying, throwing up, running to a door. Well, that was funny. We had a chainsaw when we ran her out, and my best friend's mom opened the door, and she ran, slapped into the door, and we're just like, she's like, ah! And she's out, and we're like, you okay, man?
The story he's talking about, we were at JC's Haunted Trail in Clover last year, and we're standing waiting in line to get in, and we hear a chainsaw start up and somebody screaming. Well, we're standing at the line, which is right here. The exit to the thing is probably about where that trailer is right there. This little black girl comes running out. Guy dressed as a clown with a chainsaw behind her, and she's running over here, runs out to the road, all the way back through there, comes back on this side of us, and where the ticket booth is, they got this little raffle thing set up on this flimsy little wooden table. She comes through and does this diving leap onto this table. The table collapses, goes onto the ground with her on top of it. The guy comes over the chainsaw and is just running the chainsaw all around her. She looks like she's about to wet herself. It's so funny.
Back at Terror by the Tracks, before they closed, Jordan was working in the actual theater part. You knew what I'm talking about, the screen.
Yeah, that was my favorite part of it.
He went running through between the chairs, and then you can see him running. If you're watching from behind, you can see him running. Just all of a sudden, he clips a chair and just goes straight down. And he gets back up and hobbles off. Remember that? What? You collapsed in the Terror by the Tracks. Oh, wide up across the theater and just hit the floor. Got back up. That's like Scream disappeared. He was there and then he wasn't. He was back. Yeah, last year I fell in the grave and there was a group coming. I'm like, everyone's like, dude, y'all hate? I'm like, yep, fell in the grave. And always in the house every single time. Every night, there's always fixing and repairs, is there not? Yep. Oh, yeah. Somebody breaks something. If they're roof on a wall, that's going to come down. If somebody hits it hard.
It's humid today, and it
is.
Good gracious.
I was gonna rain. Wow. They were calling for it.
Yeah, it looks like it tonight again.
It was darker when we was first coming up here. But y'all scare was. It's a scare on the way up here. Like at night, it's a big scare.
Yeah.
The drive is crazy. Like
it'd be awesome if you had somebody standing out there.
That was actually Tony.
Have a
y'all know Tony. Right?
Yeah, I've met him a few times. Me and him are both horror film enthusiasts.
Yeah.
Tony's a good guy.
Yeah, he is.
Got a wild imagination.
Hey, it takes one to ruin one.
Oh yeah.
It does.
And if you give him an idea and he likes it, get done. What he said. Just get it done. Okay. But we've been actually up here since when? June? Been working on this since June, middle of the summer. Hot. Finally starting to cool off and get more done.
So when do y'all start this year?
October 2nd. We'll be at Friday and Saturday, the 2nd and 3rd. And we'll run every weekend. There's 5 weekends in October.
Really?
Yeah,
So it'll be Friday, Saturday, Friday, Saturday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, isn't it?
Yeah,
last weekend, Thursday, Friday.
Yeah, the Halloween weekend's Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And then we're actually open the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the weekend before Halloween. So.
Y'all aren't going to be doing the whole November 1st thing?
No. See, that didn't
We'll do that, like if Halloween falls on like a Saturday or something, we'll go ahead and open up that Saturday. But
yeah,
since it's on a Sunday, it probably wouldn't.
That's the thing about Tell About Tracks. We did it November 1st. We was dead. I mean,
yeah, we did the same thing.
We just sat there. When's the time to go? We
I
got
hated
maybe 15 people come through that day.
I hated when you like close down, you're all tired, and all of a sudden you see your cars coming in. Y'all open? No, we just closed.
And then there's like one thing that me and Dennis both seen. We went to a trail and the people that was in front of us were just being buttholes. You remember that?
Oh, you talking about Extreme Fear?
Yeah.
Oh,
they were always provoking, like, oh, you're scared, I'll kick you. I hate that.
Yeah, you know, I mean, it just ruins it for everybody.
Yeah.
And don't even get me started on cell phones.
And that's the thing about it too. You know, when people see that, if you're fortunate enough where the owners see it, they need to take care of it. Because that's just going to ruin it for the rest of you paying customers.
I wish we was allowed whenever somebody come through every haunted house. I wish there was a law.
A lot of times you don't see it though.
And they come through the cell phone, you grab it, put it in your pocket, take it to the gift shop. So you can come pick it up after.
If I remember last year, y'all upped the ticket price to $22.
Yeah.
Is that still going to be the same this year?
You know, I'm not even sure of exact ticket price. It will be either 22 or 20. I'm not sure. I hate to even quote anything right now because I'm not 100% on it.
But it's going to be somewhere in that range.
Yeah, it'll either be 20 or 22.
And that gets you into all 4 of them, right?
Yeah, it'll get you through all 4.
Yeah. Can you pay for? I'm just doing this for the
interview.
Actually interview process right now.
Oh,
okay. I know the 20 or 22, however much it's going to be, that's going to get you through all of them. Can you buy individual tickets if you just want to go through Monster Manor? Can you just buy a ticket to Monster Manor?
I'll tell you what. Can you give me about 2 minutes, then I'll answer all these questions and I'll know the answer.
All right. Enough time for a smoke break. I smoke incredibly too much. Once they get alcohol in them, it just makes them so freaking jumpy. And it's so easy to scare them, and they scream, and those are the fun ones. I like going through with those. It's just
the groups of girls come through.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, at Terror by Chase, we had a jail cell. I don't know if y'all remember the jail cell. And there was a girl standing back there, and the drunk come through and punched her in the face.
Oh man.
We went after them, couldn't find them. They had already left the building. So, I mean,
tell them what happened at Cox Road last year on Halloween. Was it Halloween night or was
it? Yeah,
Halloween
night, because Corey was there.
No, Corey was there on November 1st.
What?
Oh yeah,
big fight?
Yeah.
Yeah, with the drunk man.
There were some drunks going out in there. They said one of our workers spit on him, which he didn't. And they started a big argument. And
if I was that worker and he punched me, I'd say, give you.
Well, I don't think anybody actually got punched, did they?
No, nobody got punched. It was just he
There was
said
a bunch
that,
of talking and yelling.
They were all just trying to.
Yeah, he's talking about you. If you flick off my truck, you flip off my women, stuff like that.
Yeah, and there's a bunch of us that had just come out because those were the last people going through. And I'm sitting there thinking, do you really want to get in a fight with a bunch of rednecks carrying chainsaws and knives?
Yeah, we bring all our stuff up there. And we have every weapon you can think of up there. Like
he's screaming, I wouldn't recommend this establishment.
It's a bad place to start a fight with a haunted house.
Dude, I fixed up.
Is it not?
Yeah, and you're in the middle of Gastonia, so you know you're among a bunch of rednecks.
You really want to start a fight with a haunted house? We can use you as a prop. Let's go.
Well, I got my Ghostbuster. I made it into a Ghostbuster uniform, and it's kind of funny. I started running up through the trail. I ran out the door. I'm like, y'all ain't hiring me. I'm out.
But yeah, he's talking about I wouldn't recommend this establishment. And I was like, when the hell does this become a little establishment?
Me and another friend of mine went through one year where the people that were running it were actually drunk. But they were so funny. Cause this one, he was like on the ground, and these guys were on him with chainsaws, and this one's like got behind him doing
just
like
hang
that.
on, we'll go up there.
Oh, there you are. I was looking for you. Did you get all the answers?
Yeah.
Okay, you feel me?
It's
now?
22.
Yeah.
It's $22.
Okay.
And that'll get you through all four. We don't do individual prices anymore.
Okay.
We just stopped doing that.
Because nobody was buying the individuals.
Not a lot
the whole
worse.
house.
Yeah, not a lot worse. So we just started doing that, and we got $2 off coupons. You can download them off the website. Get them out of Shelby Shopper. If you buy if you buy advance tickets online off our website, hauntedpyramids.com, it's $15. So
it's a deal right there.
Yeah, it is a deal.
And that's for opening weekend. That's for the opening Friday and Saturday.
But
I'll probably end up printing a bunch of the tickets off, handing them out for you. Yeah, in a minute.
now the best thing that I like about it, you pay one price, and a lot of places you just go to one haunt.
Yeah, I know.
And then here, I mean, you pay one price and you get to see all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
That's why, like, one of my favorites. I like this place.
One thing I've noticed.
Well, I'm glad. Thank you.
One thing I've noticed some places are starting to do, and so I've started asking people if they do this. Some places have been giving military discounts and discounts to like firefighters and police officers and EMTs. Do y'all do that?
We haven't. We've never done that before, but that's a good idea. We'll definitely take that into consideration. That's a good idea. I've never even thought about that.
Don't we have like police officers, like 2 police officers in like?
Yeah,
costume?
usually on the weekends, like
Yeah, because usually there's a
the
cop
last
car
2
sitting
weekends when we get more of a crowd out here. Yeah.
Because you never know what's going to happen.
See, that's what y'all need to have, like a cop car, like the sheriff's department out here with a mocked up cop car, blood all over it, and have like a zombie cop walking out through here. That'd be awesome.
That would be good.
That would be awesome.
Here's one. Let Tony hear that idea. He probably have it out here next week.
Here's one of the really important questions. Age range. I mean, in some places you can take your kids to them and they'll have a good time. Some places they recommend it for only a certain age and up. What would you say you'd recommend this place for?
It's hard to do that because it depends on the child, really. I've seen little kids come through that 3 and 4 years old and have a blast, and I've seen some come through and
Make it 10 steps.
they don't like it. Yeah, they just want to get out. But really, it depends. It just depends on the child. You can usually tell within the first room how they're going to be, and then we'll watch them. If somebody brings their child out or children out,
yeah,
we'll be glad to watch them up front or in the gift shop. My mother works in the gift shop. And,
yeah, I've seen her.
Yeah.
She's really nice.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah,
just
and
depending on the child, it's depending on the adult too.
Yeah.
Now,
we'll watch the adults too. They don't want to go through.
now the first time I came here was with a school group. I just told him, and we was going through, and we was at the end of it. We was coming out of there, and this person gets a chainsaw, cranks it up, starts running. Well, everybody starts piling on the bus. He runs up on the bus with chainsaws. Everybody's trying to bail out the back, going through the windows and all that. That was fun, and we was on our way out, and they started screaming because one of them was in a brown pickup right behind them, had the mask on. It was awesome.
Now you said you had a story when we talked on the phone earlier. You said you had a story.
Yeah, Tony told me to tell this story about about his great grandfather being a archaeologist, and he went to Egypt, and he brought back some mummy artifacts that you probably saw in here.
Yeah, the mummy laying on the table.
He brought some of those back, and he also brought like a tablet back, if you know what that is. Tablet. And it got lost. And now they're saying that mummies are everywhere. They can't find it. They've actually had sightings, and Tony's actually saw some mummies of himself walking around out here. So,
well, that would freak me out.
He told me to tell that story. I talked to him yesterday. He said, "Yeah, just go ahead and tell him that story and everything." Okay.
I can see us up.
So, I mean, some real stuff going on in here.
That just adds to it.
That's right. But I say come to this haunted house. I love it.
Oh yeah, this is always one of my favorites. I go to this one just about every year.
Tony also has made the comment this year. He will have extra large t-shirts in the gift shop for sale for bathroom accidents while in the haunted house. He can put them in. They sometimes need them. He will have those this year. Said he's needed them a couple times last year, so he's gonna make sure and get a couple packs of them.
Yep, need to do that.
Extra long.
Yeah, you know what's amazing when we find like poopy drawers hanging on the outhouse. That's about a yearly thing. Sometimes a nightly thing.
At the end of the night, he's found shoes. They'd run out of their shoes and they'll leave them.
Sometimes you find it before we even open.
Yeah.
Drive out here.
That's one thing he mentioned, and I agree with. Just the drive out here gets you ready to be scared.
Yeah.
Because there's just trees on both sides of the road, and it's dark, and
you see like 2 cars the whole trip.
Yeah.
Come off the main road, there's 2 cars.
And that does, because it kind of gives you that feeling of, wow, we're out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're screwed.
We might disappear.
We're gonna die.
When you down here working by yourself, you can hear you can hear things, strange stuff.
You know, I mean, really, honestly,
yeah,
it can get creepy.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just honest. It really can. I've been wigged out a couple times, just down here. And, you know, I guess it's down here by yourself, you know, at night. But sometimes you can start to hear things.
The asylum's crazy.
The asylum, yeah, that's a creepy
Me
place.
and them were walking through it, and we heard footsteps back behind us. We turned around, nobody there. Called Tony, he was up at the house. We didn't know what was going on. There were no cars down here, nothing. Only thing that was sitting here was that limousine and that bus and my car. That's it. So, I mean, you hear a lot of things out here. I like to spend a whole night out here, though. It's a creepy environment.
Yeah, we actually used to tease Ricky about. So, well, I'll give you $100 if you spend the night down here.
I ain't done made it yet.
He said, I'll do it.
I'd do it for $100.
I'd do it for $10.
Take me a couple of them good sleeping pills. Find me somewhere to be out.
I'll do it for 10. Okay, free. I'll do it. I'll lay in the asylum for $10 and sleep in the asylum for $10. I'll do it. Okay, we'll drop it 5.
well, I think I've thought of about all the questions I can think of.
Okay.
So, y'all come on out here. I guarantee you they'll scare you up, right, guys?
All right.
Absolutely.
Wide open 24/7.
Yep. But so we'll see you at Scarewinds.
Good. We're coming to kill ya. We're coming to kill ya. Coming to kill ya. We're coming to kill ya. We're coming to kill ya. Coming to kill ya. We're coming.
All right, here. I already got it recording and everything. All you gotta do is point it.
Point it and shoot.
Just don't do stupid shit like Corey was.
All right, if y'all gonna be in it, come on.
God damn it.
You don't have to. Alright, everybody ready? Don't be doing that stuff. You forgot who you talking about. Alright, you ready? Yeah. Hey guys, Constantine from Constantines Haunt Reviews. We're here today at Carowinds for our season opener, traditional season opener at Carowinds. Glad to face a little bit of rain today, but you know what? We're troopers. We're dedicated to our haunts, right guys? Yeah. So scared. So, yeah. But, we're gonna go in here, get scared, have some fun. So, see you at the end.
What's the stop button?
I got it.
On this camera, get rolling.
Well, if it starts bailing, I'll just put it up.
You better move! I'll kick you!
I got that last year. Let's go. What's up, Steve-O?
Just enjoying Carowinds.
Just me and you right now, ain't it?
Yep.
Wonder why that is.
Because everybody else want to ride rides.
And what we doing?
We going home.
There you go.
We dedicated.
I think we gotta go that way.
Let's watch this.
Hit I-40, go around the block, but I think it's down this way.
All right, thank you.
All right. If you get there, tell my cousin Leroy that Mom sent him a carrot cake.
All right, we'll let him know.
Thank you. Thank you.
We're about to go into the asylum. Ready for this?
Huh?
Ready for this?
Yeah.
First haunt of the season.
Hell yeah, pan that shit.
Yeah. We're gonna tell you what you think on the way.
Oh yeah.
All right, Steve-O, we just went through the asylum.
Oh yeah.
First haunt of the night was freaking awesome.
Oh yeah.
What'd you think?
Well, they had a lot of rooms. You kind of get confused. So past that, I will give it a 4 out of 5.
4 out of 5?
4 out of 5.
I'm telling you, that one, I liked it.
I liked it too.
They gonna have to do something good in the rest of them to beat what we just went through.
Yep. Kind of funny,
huh?
When you see somebody dead and look at their grave, the color brings a chill to your back.
Gay.
Yeah, look at that bunny thing.
Hey,
what?
This is where no smoking, sir.
No, that wasn't here.
Sure wasn't here?
Yeah. Positive.
Oh yeah, it was a lot bigger.
I was getting the sky.
Watch out, Steve. Going into the final summons.
Let's have Evan and Sean.
All right, we just went through final summonings. What do you think, Steve-O?
Well, it was pretty interesting. Besides the fact that we had some douchebaggery going on, shoving and pushing.
Yeah, we had some guys who went through our group with us that decided they just want to push past us and just go.
Yeah. So I will give it, besides that, I will give it a 2 out of 5.
Yeah, they had some, there was some decent props in there, but I don't know, some of the workers just weren't that into it.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me get the sign. Okay. Down.
Hey, sandbox.
Sandbox. Hey, this is actually pretty creepy.
Huh?
This is actually pretty creepy.
You should not be playing with fire. Yum yum. Press the button.
That is cool. I like that.
Where is it? It's right here.
Well, was about to go through Camp Pillowy, but unfortunately because of the weather and it being a haunted trail, it's closed. So we're bypassing that one, and what you're seeing right now is just the view from the outside. It sucks because this sounded like it'd be pretty cool. Just the name itself sounds like it'd be pretty cool, but unfortunately, it's a no-go. Going into Last Laugh 3D since Camp Pillowy is closed. Ready to see some clowns?
Oh yeah.
Alright, we'll tell you what we think about it on the way out. Alright, just went through Clown Town 3D. I believe they improved greatly over last year.
Yes, they did.
What do you think, Steve-O?
Well, everything was good. 3D was good. The people were funny. People were good. So I will give it a 3 out of 5.
What do you think about that part that had the moving walls in it?
Oh, that was
freaky.
awesome.
That messed me up.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
Welcome to my round.
Okay. Tell us what's going on, Steven.
Well, just went through the Scooby-Doo ride. It was alright. Fun. Dual wheeled. As you can tell, Cornstalkers is closed.
That's Cornstalkers. It is another trail, just like Camp Killowy, so
And it
closed.
sucked.
Shut up. Yeah, it sucks they're closed.
Yeah.
Especially Camp Killowy. But we're about to go, where are we about to go?
Dead end. Dead end.
Alright, there you go. So we'll tell you what we think on the way out.
Alright.
Alright, we just went through Dead End. What'd you think?
Okay props, okay actors, but
I'll tell you what I think. That one had some great scenes in it.
yeah.
A lot of wasted potential.
Right.
There wasn't a lot going on. There was some awesome scenes and some awesome props in there. It was wasted. There was absolutely no actorial effort put into that.
Yep. So for that, of course the actors, I will give it a 2 out of 5.
There we go. Hey, I'm recording now. Where are we going? The what? Well, say it like you got a pair.
It's a slaughterhouse!
There you go. Alright, we just went through Slaughterhouse. I rated that one the best one last year. Tell us what it was like this year, Mr. Steven.
It sucked. All their actors wasn't into it, and the ones that were trying.
When they're the actors that were there were good. There's just one problem. It hardly had anybody in it.
Yeah.
There was a lot of scenes.
A lot of good scenes.
A lot of good scenes, great scenes. But just like Dead End, there was a lot of wasted potential right there.
Right. But a lot of actors in it were trying to scare them. They had this one girl scared shitless. I mean it.
Yeah.
She wouldn't move.
And I tell you this, on the highest possible. When we were going up to that thing, there wasn't one person in line. We walked through and went straight in. We caught up with a group. I don't know how that's possible, but we did. We caught up with a group.
Yes, we did. But from all that, the props and the actors, and because there wasn't really no one there, I will give it a 1 out of 5.
Ow! Damn! That's gotta hurt. Steve, now where we going?
Well, we're going to Silver Scream.
Yeah, not sure what this is.
Medium.
Going to Silver Scream Cinema.
Hopefully it'll be good.
Yes.
This one better kick ass.
Just went through Silver Scream Cinemas. Scare-wise, there wasn't really that many scares in it. No. But you know what? I liked it for what it was. Old style horror films put into a haunted attraction.
Yep. I made it.
And I know I'm getting a little blurry here. That's just because of the rain on the lens. So what'd you think, Steven?
I liked it. I liked the props. I liked the movie projector, which was awesome.
Yeah.
The actors, they did their part, but it was wasted potential.
I didn't think so.
You didn't think so? I thought they could have done a lot more.
Yeah, there could have been more people, but I liked it for what it was.
Yeah.
A museum for old horror movies. I like it.
That's all.
All right.
Well, from all that and everything, I will give it a 3. A 3 out of 5.
A 3 out of 5.
Can you see us good?
Well, I can.
You got all of us?
Not all. All right, there we go.
All right, we good now? See everybody? We're good? All right, you filming? All right. Constantine here again, y'all. We at Scarrow Winds. We done went through all the haunt. About to go see us a show. Got some guys here that work here. Let's go around and tell names. Justin, Aaron,
David.
Which particular haunt do y'all work at here at Scarrow Winds?
We all 3 work at
Cornstalkers. Cornstalkers? Wasn't able to go through that one tonight. It closed down because of the weather, lovely weather we're having here today. So tell us a little bit about Cornstalkers. What's it all about?
Well, I'm not going to say I'm the most important one, but I'm in a wood chipper. And I got a...
Like actually in a wood chipper?
Yeah. Wow. I mean, they're not all the way done with mine. They haven't got my stove set up, and they haven't finished up my surface yet. So far, my scare tactics are scared the hell out of everybody. I mean, shit.
That's good. That's the way it's supposed to go. How about you? What's your job?
Well, I'm dressed up kind of matching with the corn, so I'm hiding the corn, hiding bushes, and still coming around, getting them left and right, front, middle, and back. Just sat for crazy.
I like that. It's always when you're not looking.
Yep.
How about you? What do you do?
Yeah, I'm a pro, and I blend right in the corn. I come right out and I get them.
So it's pretty good. It's pretty scary. And how would you rate it against all the other ones over here?
About a what scale?
What?
What kind of scale?
1 to 5. Let's say 1 to 5.
About a 4. About a 4. Yeah.
Have y'all been through any of the other ones?
Yeah, I think Asylum would be about. Yeah, about a 4 or 5. Last life's about a 4 or 5 too.
Yeah, we went through that one, but we had some. Let's just say some not so great people going through it.
Testing on that?
Huh? Well, no, they wanted to push past it and just take off. So we just kind of let them and kind of went on their own merry way.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate y'all talking to us today. So we'll see y'all in the outro in a few minutes.
Record.
Good to go. Hi guys, Constantine again. Well, another season opener comes to an end. Scare Winds was pretty good this year. Well, all the parts we got to go through anyway. Of course, some of it was closed and it was kind of rainy today. You notice I don't have as many people with me. That's because the friends that came with me, all except for Stephen working the camera, of course, decided they'd rather ride rides instead of go to haunts. It's fine. It just means they're not dedicated like me and Stephen are.
Oh yeah.
Ain't that right, big boy?
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna close out our season opener. Hope y'all enjoyed the videos. Our review will be up as soon as this video's up. So we'll see you at the next haunt. Happy haunting, Constantine out.
We're coming to kill ya, coming to kill ya, we're coming to kill ya, we're coming to kill ya, coming to kill ya, we're coming to
When you're ready. Hey guys, this is Constantine with Constantine's Haunt Reviews again. Ready for another night of haunts. Today we are at Kersey Valley Spooky Woods with Tom Rover. And he is with Kersey Valley Spooky Woods. What do you do here, Tom?
Well, I am one of the build crew.
Build crew?
And what we do is every year we try to go through and see what scenes are working, keep those, try to revamp ones. And usually you keep 3 or 4 scenes, that way you go ahead and keep them for a little bit, work them out, and then you want to change them up because you want to keep things fresh.
Yeah.
And so what we do is we come up with some ideas, we do some brainstorming, January, February, and then usually somewhere around March, April, we start build one scene, build another scene, then we really start cranking about May, June, and we start cranking out and try to get it done right before October.
So you spread it out?
Well,
I mean, when I say that, I'm talking like I won't mention any names, but there's one place I know didn't start building theirs until like early September.
Well, it depends on the size of the scene. We've got one scene out there that probably took us at least 8 weeks. And when I say 8 weeks, you gotta look at it this way. We're here on the weekends because we have real jobs. So we're on the weekends and sometimes at night, and usually the summer is the best time because you got that 9 o'clock hour there, so you can work all the way up to 9 o'clock. And you get off your job at 5, 6 o'clock, you're over here working till about 9 o'clock at night. And before it used to be Tuesdays and Thursdays and just Saturday and Sunday. But once we actually start getting into the deal right there, it's every single day. Any day you can come on out here. And some of us can come every day, some of us can't.
Yeah. Now this is a multiple haunt attraction, correct?
You say multiple haunt?
I mean, part of it's a house and part of it's a trail.
Oh yeah. What you do is, first thing you do is you come on in here, and you go on down, you hit the house. All right, and they bring you in the house there. You got a couple scares in there, and then they run you out, and then we've got the haunted tram right there. They take you all the way down to the haunted woods. Not the spooky woods. This is new this year, the haunted woods.
Yeah, I read that on your website.
Right.
It's going to be an actual ghost tour.
Oh yeah, it's pretty cool. You go on, and they give you some flashlights, so that you don't have to supply your own flashlight or anything like that, and you go on down through the woods. And there's several scares in there, and then you have to come back up. It's a big circle. You go on down through the woods, and then you circle around and come back up where you drop off. Tram picks you up again. They take you over to the haunted cornfield. Haunted cornfield, you go all the way through it. And of course, scares in the haunted cornfield. The corn's about 10 foot high this year, so it works really good. And then you hit the big castle. The castle's 20 foot tall, 65 feet wide, and you go through one entrance in there, and you can look down the entrance there and see how dark it is. And then you have about a 45-minute show just going through the woods. And we've got all different kinds of scenes. We've got some Freddy out there, we've got some Michael Myers, we got some Jason out there, some of the classics there, and then we got some just new stuff out there. And we've got some mannequins out there that you got to figure out who's who.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool too.
So it takes a pretty good amount of time to go through?
Oh yeah. It used to be 45 minutes to an hour. On a really busy night, we'll have people backed up the line right here, all the way out the street. They'll be waiting 2 and 3 hours just to get in, just to do the 45-minute to an hour show. And most people say, man, it felt like it was 15 minutes.
Yeah.
But
well, it goes
when you're doing that, you know, hitting scare after scare after scare, and you're going to the next scene, next scene, next scene, you know, it doesn't feel like you're really doing anything. But boy, we're getting people.
Yeah. Yeah, every year I come out here, this place is pretty popular.
Yeah, what's pretty fun is, you know, if you get the first guy in the group, well, it's not a big deal, so you got in. So the second guy saw it, third guy saw it, but then all of a sudden they turn the corner, first guy gets by, and they got another scare to get the last guy. So,
yeah, keep them guessing.
Oh yeah, keep them guessing when they're at, and we try to add new stuff every year. And what we actually like to try to do, the owner, Tony, he's hard to get. I mean, he's gone through so many haunts and seen so many things. Yeah, he's hard to get. So we try to come up with a scare every year. The build crew does without telling them, just to get him. And we tried it out this year. We actually got him by accident. We were still working on it. He didn't know we were working on it, and he walks out with some other guy who was showing the woods there, and it just like fell over and just scared him. So we got him good.
Just didn't mean to.
Yeah, didn't mean to, but hey,
yeah,
we're happy either way.
All right. How much people coming out here? How much are they looking at here for a ticket wise?
Well, if you come out on the busy nights, of course it's starting to get busy now. They're $25.
Okay.
And then you've got some VIPs that are $35. VIPs are nice because you can run on and do a general admission. You're $25. Then you can go ahead and buy them online also, a couple dollars more. Reservation tickets, every 15 minutes a group goes in. So your best bet, if you do the reservation, you still save some money on the VIP, but you still get in quicker than general admission. It's definitely worth the money.
Now, since it's one continuous thing, I'm guessing you can't buy for just individual parts of it?
Right. You have to go. Now, they did say this, that if you didn't want to go through the haunted woods, you could just sit on the tram and wait.
Okay.
But most people opt, hey, they want the whole thing. Hey, if I'm paying the money, I want the whole thing. So they're all getting off and they're going through the woods and all that. And then, yeah, you do all of it.
All right.
There's no breakdown where, hey, you get to do the house, and you get to do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. No, you really want to do the whole show. Get your money's worth. And then, of course, down here in the midway, we've got the last ride, which is pretty cool. It's a real coffin. You get to lay down in it, and you sit there, and they go through how you actually get in the hearse there, and it does all the movement for the hearse. Smell of dirt and rubber burning as the car's taking off and exhaust you and stuff like that.
I like that. That's cool.
Yeah. And what's really cool is you got a camera set up there, so your friends can stand outside and watch your face as it's happening. So that's really cool.
One thing I always ask, just because I know I have just varied age of viewers,
right.
I look at the website. What age would you recommend coming here? I mean, because some places you can bring, pretty much any age.
We usually give it a 12-year-old deal, and you really got to look at your 12-year-old. You really have to know who you're looking at, and the people who bring them have to know it. And if you think that person can handle it, that's cool. Just bring them on. I've seen people come down here with 14, 15 years old, and they'll get right here. Like it was like 3 days last weekend. It was 3 of them came in, and the one girl said, "I can't do it." She said, "I bought a ticket last year, couldn't do it. I still can't do it." And we just told her it's all make believe, it's all fun and games, and you don't have to worry about it. But she just couldn't do it. And of course, we had one of the guys walking around in costume there, and he comes around. She says, "Keep him away from me! I don't want to be here." And he's just walking around.
Yeah, those are usually the ones they have fun with. Too.
Oh yeah. But we have to. Sometimes if a character comes up, we got to warn them every now and then. That one's real sensitive. Don't touch it. Just stay away.
When we were talking earlier, you mentioned a little bit of history behind this.
Right.
Can you tell us that?
Well, the history behind it is the owner, Tony, when him and his buddies, about 16, 17 years old, decided they wanted to go ahead and spend the night in the haunted house. They wanted to see who could stay in there. And they heard the story that there was a fiddler that lived there, but he died, and he haunts the place, and every now and then you'll hear some fiddle music. And so that's how it all got started. He went in there, and his buddy stayed in there, and then he thought, wait a minute, we can get other people to come in here. And they get other people coming in there, charging a few bucks at a time. And then they expanded it all. They added a little bit here, a little bit there, and they added the haunted corn. Then they did the woods. And what was cool about the woods, they told me it was all pine trees, and it started as a Christmas tree farm.
Really?
Yeah, but they planted the wrong kind of pine trees. So they just grew up as regular trees. Because if you go out in the woods out there and look at the pine trees, they're all lined up, about 8 foot apart. It's really kind of cool. And when they first started, all the branches were all the way down here. And so they just cut out little paths in the branches. So you had to actually walk through the branches, and then they covered it with a little bit of plastic here and there. And then they decided, hey, wait a minute, we ought to go ahead and cut all the branches all the way out and make our own maze and make scenes and stuff like that. And what's really kind of cool is this year, we got a couple scenes out there that you don't even see the trees. So you kind of like, I know I'm in the woods, but where are the trees in this scene? And that's what we try to do, try to make it look as real as possible without seeing the trees. We got that arch maze out there where all the trees, each one of the arches covers a tree, so you can't really see the trees. And then we got a couple places in the arches where, let's just say, you don't know which one it is.
Yeah. Now the haunted house part of it, is that the house, the original house?
That is the original house. The only thing that's been done in there is when they want to change the scene, they might redecorate the walls and stuff like that. But the first floor is the same, second floor is the same. So it's exactly the same house that the guy lived in and died in.
Yeah. So that adds a little a little bit more of a scare factor to it. You might see something that you ain't supposed to see.
Well, that's true, you know. Well, I haven't seen this myself, but I heard the story that they took a picture of the cornfield out there one year. And when they developed it, there were 3 extra figures standing in the cornfield and there's nobody there.
Now, is that what brought on the actual ghost hunt part of it?
I believe so. Because they've actually had a paranormal society come down here. They'll hang out in the house, record things. And what's really kind of cool is they're recording. They don't hear anything.
Yeah.
But when they play it back, all of a sudden they're hearing all this kind of cool stuff.
Yeah. My buddy will like that.
Yeah.
He's into it's Mr. Dedicated behind the camera there.
Well,
into that stuff.
they've got a tape, I haven't heard it, but I've heard the boss man talk about it, that they've got a tape of actual fiddle music playing.
That's awesome. Creepy, but awesome.
Yeah.
So just for the people that's listening, what's the address here?
1615 Kersey Valley Road, High Point, North Carolina.
Right off, almost right off of 85, a little bit.
Almost right off 85. You get off 85 at 62, you make the first right, you come on down about a half a mile, it's on the right. And don't get mistaken by the other place up there with the dragon. That's not it. You come down a little bit further.
Yeah, we about turned in down there. Now I know we tried to come last week, but it got rained out.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
But last weekend was y'all's opening weekend.
It was our opening weekend. We hit Thursday, we hit Friday, and then Saturday was a bomb.
Yeah.
The rain started. And we were looking for that window of opportunity because sometimes, you know, it's not raining here, but it's raining someplace else.
Yeah.
So we'll open if it's just a fair sprinkle, but now the bottom fell out.
Yeah. Yeah, we caught that on the way up here.
Bottom fell out, and then we hit Sunday. We got done with Sunday. Yeah. And of course, brand new week.
You went to an orange hair.
So how will say it's raining? They want to know if y'all are closed or open. How will they be able to?
You look right on the website. It'll tell you right there.
This Kersey Valley Spooky
Right.
website.
It's either closed for inclement weather or it's open. If it doesn't say anything, guaranteed open.
I imagine with a place as big as this, you probably have some concession stands in there.
We only have one.
Really?
And it's right down there.
Hot dogs, hamburgers?
Hot dogs, you got your nacho cheese, you got the sausage dogs, that kind of stuff like that.
That's the good stuff.
Right. And it's not open yet, but they figure by the 3rd weekend they're going to open up the Nut Hut.
Are y'all...
Oh, wait a minute. The Nut Hut's open tonight. They didn't open up the first weekend, so you can go ahead and get some hot roasted nuts in there.
Now, I imagine you're going through Halloween. Will y'all be doing the November 1st and 2nd thing?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
We're going the last week of the month. We're open 11 days straight.
Oh.
Because we're going from that weekend, the whole week, the next weekend, November 1st and 2nd. And the only reason is because they figured out, hey, there's only one day in that middle of that week. That's school day. There's teacher work days on the other day, so hey, might as well hit the market. You know, go ahead and get those young guys anywhere from 17 to 24, the ones that usually want to come on out. And of course, you get the old people that have been doing it for years, so hey, I can't pass it up. You know, been here for 13 years in a row, I'm not going to pass it up.
How late do y'all normally stay open?
Okay, Thursdays and Sundays are from 8 to 10. And then Friday and Saturday we're open midnight. Oh, I'm sorry. We're open from 7:30 to 10. Once we hit the first weekend, we go from 7:30 to 10, Thursday and Sunday, and then 7:30 to midnight, Friday and Saturday.
Well, we're about to go through this thing in a minute.
All right.
Y'all scare us.
Well, y'all have a good time.
We will. I appreciate you giving us the interview.
All right.
We'll see y'all at the end of it.
All right.
And we'll see y'all at the end of it too. Constantine out. Y'all have some happy huntings. Well, guys, we just went through Kersey Valley Spooky Woods, and I got to tell you, I was impressed. We saw a lot of stuff in there we've never seen before. I'm not going to ruin it for you, but there was some very good representation in there. You come down here, I guarantee you'll have a good time. I guarantee you'll get scared. I'll tell you what we're going to do right now. We're going to go see if we can't catch us another one. If we can't, we'll see you next week. If we can, we'll see you in a little bit. Go.
We're coming to kill ya, coming to kill ya. We're coming to kill ya, we're coming to kill ya, coming to kill ya. We're coming to...
All right, Constantine back again tonight. Just went through Hell and Back Horror. First time we've ever been through this one. I'm here with
Sean.
He's the owner, the proprietor of this establishment, if you will. And we just went through it, and I must say, I'm impressed.
Well, thank you.
It's old school, good time. Not a lot of animatronics. you know, low budget, low key,
right?
Real good, just plain good old fun.
Good old.
Yep.
Yep.
So this is how second year. Correct?
Second year, yeah.
And you own all the land out here, right?
Every bit of it, every single bit of it. 20-some acres right here.
How is that for the haunt?
Yeah.
So haunt takes up 20 acres?
Oh, that's what I've got out here. Yeah, that's what we can go through. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 20-some acres.
All right. Cool. And this is it's not too far off of I-85.
No,
in fact, it's right off of I-85.
Right off of it. It's 4.3 miles off of 85.
Mm-hmm. It's $13 to get in.
$13 per person for adults, $10 for kids.
And one of the things I'd always ask, you mentioned kids. What age?
10 and under.
10 and under.
Well, see, like that's what I charge for the, you know, for the $10. If young kids come in, I go down through the trail, let the actors know not to be so hard on people, on the kids.
So you can bring young kids here.
Yep.
They'll still have a good time.
Yep.
Okay, that's what I always ask because there's
I do that. Yes.
I've been to some that I wouldn't take anybody under 17 to, if you know what I mean.
Right. Yeah, but I always, if we got young kids come, I go down through the trail and let everybody know ease up on them.
Okay. Well, average time, how long does it about take to get through?
30, 35 minutes.
It goes by fast.
Oh yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Cool. How many people do you think you have working with you here?
I've got 54 this year. 54 people working this year.
All volunteer?
Yep.
Pretty good.
Yep.
Like I said, it's old fashioned.
Oh, that's what I'm trying to stay with, the old school.
Yeah.
You know, very little animatronics. You know, we're just trying to stay with just a good old fashioned scare.
Mm-hmm. And you got some pretty stiff competition around here too.
Oh yeah, I've got some tough competition around here.
You got Kersey Valley and
Kersey Valley, and then we got Mountain of Terror, plus we got Woods of Terror. So it's hard. It's hard.
Dude, we were talking earlier. You mentioned business-wise. How much business do y'all get out here?
It varies. I mean, this year it's doing a lot better than it did last year. We done real good last night. Tonight we ain't done too bad. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on tonight too, though.
Yeah.
But we do, like last night we done 450 people. So that's not bad for a Thursday night. I think that's great.
All right. What? Speaking of days, what's y'all's dates? What are y'all?
We're open every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, all the way to October 31st.
Okay. What time do y'all open?
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock?
8 o'clock.
Y'all go until, or is there?
8 o'clock until.
All during the week as well?
Yep.
Okay. A lot of people don't like doing it late at night.
Well, see, we ain't got nothing to worry about because the ordinance, we've already got it passed through all the neighbors and stuff. They don't mind. We've done got a contract signed. They don't care. And you know, once it gets later, we try to quieten down a little bit. But on the weekends, no, we don't.
Just having fun.
Having fun, scaring people.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it.
Well, we appreciate you giving us an interview, letting us out here.
I appreciate y'all coming. I enjoyed y'all coming.
But it's the end of the night for us, but you know what? We're going to be back tomorrow night. We're going to go down to in Spartanburg tomorrow night, so we'll see you there. This is Constantine out. And y'all know what? Y'all go have yourself a happy haunt.
Coming to kill ya, we're coming to kill ya, coming to kill ya, we're coming to kill ya, we're coming to kill ya, coming to kill ya, we're coming
now.
Good? Yep. Alright. Hi guys, Constantine here again with Constantine's Haunt Reviews. Tonight we have traveled to Spartanburg, South Carolina to come to the Boneyard. I am here tonight with
Patty Blackwell.
And what do you do here, buddy?
I'm one of the owners here.
Are you one of the owners? How long have y'all been open here?
This is our 6th season.
Y'all usually do pretty good business out here?
Oh yeah, we love it. We do, I don't know, 400 or 500 people a night. Halloween last year, I think we were here till almost 4 in the morning. We did almost 1,000 people.
So, what's the story behind it? How did this place get started?
Actually, the other girl that owns the other half of the trail, she lives on this property. We have about 7 acres here. And we actually back up to the old Indian burial ground called the Tan Yard. You can pull it up online and look at it. It's an old Indian graveyard. So, there's a little history here. So we just come up with the name of Boneyard, and it just kind of took off.
So, how much y'all charge here?
It's $10 for adults. Children 10 and under, we kind of leave it to the parents' discretion because it is a little.
That was actually going to be my next question. Right. I always ask people that run haunts, what do you recommend as far as age range?
Well, we try to leave it up to the parents because we have had some teenagers that just can't quite make it and turn around and a 5-year-old who want to get his picture made with Michael Myers. So we just kind of leave it up to the parents. But once you're in here, you're here. You pay your money, you can make it, or you can stop wherever you want to. But
so there's places you can opt out if you want.
That's right.
So how long does it take to go through?
It's about a 35-40 minute walk through the whole thing. The very last thing, you go across the swinging bridge, and so
yeah, that was kind of
yeah,
that was a little treacherous getting the park there for a little bit.
We're happy with it.
That's good. Tell my viewers where are you located at?
We're right off of Interstate 85. The exit number is 68. Doesn't really matter north or southbound as long as you get off the exit 68. We're easy to find. You just follow the signs. We have a website. There's once you come up or down 85, there's a billboard, so you shouldn't have any problems. If you do, look us up on the internet, give us a call, we'll hook you up.
Now, is this weekend your opening weekend?
Yes, we opened last week.
All right. Every Friday and Saturday, or?
Well, it'll be Friday and Saturday the first 2 weekends, and then we'll go Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then from the 21st through the 31st, it's every night. We'll run wide open.
So what time do you usually get started?
We're about as soon as it gets good dark. Right now it's running about what, 7:15, 7:30, something like that.
Y'all usually stay open pretty late?
We're here as long as the people are coming. And if we know someone's driving for a distance, if they'll give us a call, we'll definitely wait on you. We don't want you to drive all the way down here from Hickory or up above Charlotte or something, get here and we're closed. So if we know you're coming, we're going to wait on you.
That's good. We've had that experience before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there any way can people call ahead and let you know they're coming?
Yeah, that's what we recommend you to do. Like I said, if you're driving from out of town, especially let us know. I've been in the Navy 17 years, so I have a thing for the military. If you bring a military ID, you get in for half price. So.
Our cameraman, yep.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about the boneyard. What can you expect when you come down here?
For each person, it's an individual experience, but like I said before, it's hard to make a trail and it please everybody. So our target market is somewhere from 16 to 23, so it's pretty intense.
Well, we appreciate you giving us the interview.
Thank you guys for coming out.
Yep. Y'all come on down here, check it out. We're about to try to hit Nightmare Hollow, so we'll see you there. Constantine out.
Coming to kill ya, we're coming to kill ya, coming to kill ya, we're coming to kill ya, we're coming to kill ya, coming to kill ya, we're coming to.
Alright, Constantine here again tonight. Constantine's Haunt Reviews. We're here tonight at Nightmare Hollow. We are with
John Brown.
And you are the owner, correct?
That's right.
How long have y'all been running here at Nightmare Hollow?
Be my 9th year.
9th year? Mm-hmm. So y'all been down here a pretty good long time?
Yeah, been here a while.
Started out. How big have you gotten? I mean, did you start out small and then expand?
Yeah, we was probably, first year we was probably on a quarter acre, something like that. Now we trained it over 13 acres. Yeah, we got a lot big.
That sounds pretty good sized place. How long does it take to go through there?
We're about 35 to 40 minutes this year. You know, we reversed the trail. We changed everything up this year. So, good trail we think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty good. Kind of hilly.
Downhill.
Yeah.
Right.
Downhill, uphill.
We got some hills down here on this river.
Yeah. How'd you get started down here?
Used to work for one in the church and never really got to do no good parts. So I said I'll have my own. That's how I got started.
Now, do you own the land out here?
Yes.
That's cool. How much does it cost to get in this thing?
$10 per person.
All right, that for everybody, kids and adults?
No, 10 to 5 is $5, 5 and under free.
All right. Speaking of kids, one of the things I always ask owners of places like this, what age range would you recommend this for? Because you know, some places you really don't want to take your kids through. But there's some places that do pretty good with it.
What I tell most parents if they call and ask that question is, I got kids of my own. I got a 4-year-old and 3-year-old, and they're not scared of their own shadow. So, you know, if I believe they ready, you know, I don't want them too young. We won't even let them go if they're too young. Some moms bring them out here when they're really little. We don't allow that. But if you know, if they ain't scared of being at home, ain't scared of the dark, their own shadow, sure, bring them through. It's an adventure for them.
How many people you got working here?
About 42 this year.
Is it all volunteer or does they get paid?
80% of them volunteer, or 20% paid.
Okay. All right. When do y'all usually,
what are your dates now? Isn't this y'all's first weekend?
That's right. We're opening up the 9th and 10th, 15th through the 18th, and 21st to the 31st.
All right. What time do y'all usually get started?
About 7:30 weekdays. We get out here close down about 10 o'clock. On the weekends, we open up by 7:38, and usually run about 1:30.
So y'all get pretty busy?
Yeah, they're real good.
Y'all, how much business do you do? I know it'll get busier around the later parts of the month.
You never know. It depends how the economy is. You may run a handful one year, and you may do all right next year. But economy's down, so we'll see what we do.
So, if you can tell my viewers, what can you expect when you come out here?
Well, like I said, if you've been here before, we've changed almost everything. We reversed the trail. Everything's been changed, like I said. If you've never been here, we're here on about 13 acres, Spartanburg. That's 3411 Reveiws Road. Like the man said, it's got some hills. You start off up on a big hill and funnel all the way down to the river, Tiger River down here. And you'll run parallel Tiger River for a ways and start heading back uphill. We've got a corn maze, locomotives, sane asylum, 2 small mazes. Have to come out and give us a haul. We'll be happy to scare you. How about that?
Well, we appreciate you letting us come out here and interview you. Y'all come on out, like the man said. They'll give you a good scare. So we'll see you next weekend. Constantine out, and why don't y'all have yourselves a happy hunt.
Coming to kill ya, we're coming to kill ya, coming to kill ya, we're coming to kill ya, we're coming to kill ya, coming to kill ya, we're coming to
Okay, rolling. Hey guys, this is Constantines Haunt Reviews again, back with another weekend. Y'all have to forgive my voice, I've been a little bit under the weather this week, but I can talk, so that's a plus. We're here at Mountain of Terror in Asheboro doing what will hopefully be one of 2 haunts tonight. I am here with
Mike Shaw.
And what do you do here, Mike?
This year I am doing security.
Security?
Yeah, we had to move some people around this year, so I wound up getting stuck in the tower of the maze this year. So, interesting job, but I much prefer guiding.
Really?
Yeah, well, you get to see everything. You know,
Yeah.
when you're guiding, you get to go through and you actually get to see the whole thing fan out and play out. But security's not too bad. I mean, I get to see everything that happens in the maze. So.
Yeah. Hey, y'all were actually our #1 from last year.
We were.
So you think you up to those same standards this year?
I'm hoping so. I'm hoping. We hadn't changed much, but we've changed enough. You know, I mean, we tried to go in and keep it in the same genre we had last year, but switch enough up to where it actually was still enticing to everybody. We did lower our prices this year due to the economy and all that. We wanted to make it a little more affordable for everybody to come out, because Lord knows the economy right now is bad.
Yeah.
So we lowered our prices down to $13, which is one of the lower places around if you happen to be checking around. But yeah, so far it's paid off. I mean, we've had a lot of customers, and we've had a lot of good reviews.
I like that you give discounts to firemen, police, and EMT, because I myself am an EMT, so...
That comes from pretty much all of us that put this together. The first place that we ever got any experience in a haunted trail was, we were all on the fire department at the time, and they were having a big fundraiser through the schools, and all kinds of local companies got together, and they all set up this haunted trail. And they told each company, you've got one scene that you get to, plan out and do. So we got to be the very last one. That's the first introduction we ever got into haunted attractions. And we had such a ball. And it closed down, and we all just kind of went here and there, just doing little things. And finally, we all were just sitting around one night and was like, we want to do it. Let's go back and do it again. So that's why we get the discount. I mean, pretty much everybody here has, in some form, been in public safety, from fire department, police, EMS. I mean, we've all had our foot somewhere in the public safety world. So Not to mention we've got some military, so we do get military discounts and stuff like that.
Now, one of the things that put y'all above everybody else last year, and this is something I think is really cool about this place. Tell them where this takes place. Tell them what this is.
This is actually an abandoned mining community, and this really is. There's no backstory or anything like that. It's there's an actual mining community that actually used to occupy this entire area around here. If you go on our website, we've actually got a lot of stories about different things we've got out here, from the Miners Lodge, which we incorporated last year, the Maze of Mayhem. We've got a brief backstory on it, and we've also got a backstory about the Hoover Hill Gold Mines, which was actually established by a company out of England, back in the 1800s, and they were the ones that actually opened up this entire area and started mining out here. So that's where the whole idea for the whole abandoned mining community came from, was just from pretty much local legend and lore. That's pretty much everything out here has stemmed from some form of fact over the years. So that's one of the big catchers that everybody says, especially the people that are local to this area, because they know all about this stuff. We all grew up around here hearing about this stuff for years, so we were like, what better story to use than the truth? Yeah. So that was.
Do you actually get to go into the mine in this?
We do have parts of the mine. We have about 600 foot of underground mine. Some of it has been reconstructed. Some of it was actual, that was there before. Yeah. And we actually, of course, like we were discussing earlier about the code and all that stuff. I mean, we had to go in and fix some stuff up, so it doesn't look very authentic. But I mean, we actually did, go in, brace up some stuff, and a lot of it is underground. And as you're going through, you can definitely see that you reach over, feel the walls, and you're a good ways underground.
It is safe though, right?
Nothing's gonna cave in. No. There's no ducking. I think there may be one spot where you have to duck, but we may have to take that out this year. Yeah. But yeah, and other than that, it's awesome. You got nothing to worry about. We've spent many hours in these things, so yeah. So we've done our fair share of time in there as well.
Now you mentioned you did lower your prices this year.
We did.
How much is it again to get?
It's $13 for adults, $10 for children, 10 and up.
All right. Cool. And this is it's in Asheboro.
Technically it's called Asheboro, but we're actually closer to High Point than we are Asheboro. It just happens to be a zip code thing. It's 4527 Linda Lane, which is technically Asheboro, but if you go about 2 streets up, it turns into what's called Trinity. Yeah. So I mean, we're like right there on the border. So.
The one thing is, if you watch my videos, one thing I always ask everybody, what's the age range you would recommend for this place?
Well, we usually do, 10 and up. By no means, they're usually good with it. Honestly, I can't give you an honest opinion on the age range because each kid differs individually. I've noticed that from God. I've had 5-year-olds come through here that didn't bat an eye at anything. And they walked right through, not a problem. Their parents were scared to death, but the 5-year-old didn't bat an eye. And I mean, I've had children that made it through the front gate and had to turn right back around and come out. So I mean, it's really, up to the parents' discretion. If you think your kid can handle it, great. If not, you may not want to bring them. If they get scared pretty easily, they're probably not going to make it very far out here. If things set and watch a horror movie and stuff like that, you'll be fine.
Approximately how long does it take to get through?
This year it's been taking anywhere from about 30 to 45 minutes to get through. Some have been shorter, some have been longer. Really just all depends on how quickly you run. Just for this. Yeah, I mean, it really varies. Some nights, as you know from going to these things for years and years, some scenes sometimes take a little bit longer because you've got people that are cowered in the corner. And, other times they just kind of breeze right through like it's nothing, and then the most unscary thing gets them all and they're in the corner. So you never know. You really never know.
But most of it's guided though, right?
Our entire trail is guided up until the maze, and then you're pretty much turned loose on your own, which is always interesting.
Yeah.
And being as I get the security tower this year, I get a bird's eye view of all of it. So
that should be fun.
Very interesting to see. Very interesting.
Well, we're going to be going through this thing here in just a minute. And we appreciate you giving us an interview.
Anytime, guys. Anytime.
So we'll see you at the end. Tell you what we think, and hopefully we'll see you at Extreme Fair here in a little while. This is Constantine. Happy hunting.
Coming to kill ya, we're coming to kill ya, coming to kill ya, we're coming to kill ya, we're coming to kill ya, coming to kill ya, we're coming to
I don't know if we'll be able to get us both in a shot like this, but...
Yeah, I got both of you.
Huh?
Damn.
I got both of you.
Alright, just tell me when you're recording. Hey everybody, it's Constantine again with Constantines Haunt Reviews. Second haunt of the night. We're here at Extreme Fair in Greensboro, North Carolina, and I am with...
Linda Pickard.
And you are the owner?
Yeah, I live here.
You live here?
I just live here.
Tell us a little bit about Extreme Fair.
Extreme Fair started out about 16 years ago when my two sons went to visit a neighboring haunt, a backyard haunt. They were acting like typical boys and got kind of rowdy and loud, and the people were like, shh, get out of here, get out of here. They said, we're going to start our own. So a machete and a weed eater, and 15 years later, here's what we got 16 years later. They of course grew out of it, and we took over, and we started out, we were the Haunted Forest. I think $3 to get in. Just borrowed Halloween stuff from all their friends. Then we went to the Forest of Horror, thinking that would change. And we decided last year, I bought the domain name a couple of years ago. We decided we were too much like everybody else. It sounded, you get confused.
Yeah.
Woods, spooky, forest, castle. So Extreme Fair. It's different, you can remember it, and we want to be different. We want to be scary. We're not cool. We don't have a lot of, oh, that's funny, oh, that's cool. We want to be scary.
Now, this is almost a combination kind of a thing, because you start out with a haunted, with a house, and then you move on to the trail, and then there's another little thing where you go to another place.
Yeah, well, every year, it's what we do. It's what haunters do. You just add more and bigger, not necessarily bigger and better. I don't want to say that, because we're not the biggest. I don't want to be the biggest. I don't want to have 200 employees to shoot me. I don't want to do it. So, just different. And I try to think, we think, what would scare me? And we ask questions. Ask our, people who visit, what do you like? What can we change? What can we do? That's what we're all about. Hearing those screams is why we do it.
That's a good thing to have fun. That's one thing I've noticed. Every single employee here seems to really have fun with what they're doing.
They do, and they're awesome. I'll have to tell you, they don't come out of character. One of my best actresses, if you notice the graveyard, she's 11, 12. She will not come out of character. You will not know she's a real person.
Yeah, I was looking. I was like, not real, not real. That ain't real either. Next thing I know, that one that wasn't real, it starts coming out.
And she's maybe 13. I don't know. But seriously, they love it. They love it. It's great. Lord knows they don't make a lot of money, but they love it.
How many of them do you have working in there?
There's actually, in counting ticket people and everything, there's like 52 people. So.
You mentioned price earlier. How much is the price up to now?
Now it's $18. And let me explain. I never ever wanted to go above $12 because I have 4 kids. I want to make it reasonable, but competition, $25, $26. Honestly, I had people come up to my ticket booth when we were $12 and they'd say, how much? We'd say $12. They'd leave. Oh, it can't be anything. Hey, what do you do? Seriously. So we had to do it. Plus, obviously you've seen the improvements, and it does cost money, and then we had to advertise, and that costs money. So we're forced to go up to that. But I really think it's worth it. If people will go and pay $26, I don't feel terrible.
Do y'all give any kind of discounts?
We have got on our commercials. We've got commercials on TV now. They play 45, 48. Tyler Perry's House of Pain, The Simpsons, and The Office. There is a texting thing we're doing. I'm sorry, I cannot give you the number because I don't know. You text the word fear to this number and you get $5 off. And that's valid through the 15th. Okay. You need to come back because we've got R.A. Mahaloff coming that played in Chainsaw Massacre 3. He's a super nice guy. I've talked to him 100 times on the phone. The boy likes to talk. So he'll be here from the 22nd to the 25th.
Speaking of dates, when are y'all open? Is every weekend?
Every weekend, and when we're open 2 Thursdays. So when RA's here, the 22nd, that's one of the Thursdays, and then the other one is closer to Halloween. Halloween's on a Saturday, so it's closer to Halloween, whatever. So like, there's one day that school's out, so we're open the next day. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. That's it.
What's your times? What time do you usually get started?
7:30. It's got to be good and dark.
Yeah.
The lights don't. It's got to be dark. So dark to midnight on the weekends, and on weekdays till 10 o'clock, because we got people here that go to work the next day.
Yeah.
School. You gotta think about them. We can't kill them.
Now, some places, can you call ahead and, like, if you're going to be maybe a little later, can you call ahead and say, hey, we're coming, or?
Oh yeah, we usually do that. We work with people.
Yeah.
We work with. One night we had it's been probably 5 years ago. It was a weeknight. We closed at 10 o'clock. we shut down. Everybody had gone home. Me and my husband were sitting in there watching TV, and we heard a knock on the door, and he said, "You're not going to believe this. Come here." There were 30 people on my deck that came from Wake Forest. So what we did is we got a few people together. They said, "Please, just let us go through the woods." We got a few volunteers together, and we told them we need 10 volunteers. I had girls in bra dresses with chainsaws out there. They had the best time. They were grabbing each other and chasing. That was fun. We don't touch people, but they were touching each other, and it was hilarious. You got to do what you got to do. I was not going to send them home. That was a 30-minute drive for them or more. They got lost. So we did what we had to do.
Now, what I consider to be the most important question I always ask everybody is, would it be, well, I don't want to say would it be safe, age-wise, what age range would you recommend for this place?
You know, everybody knows their kids. You know your kids. I personally say it's at least PG-13, but that depends on the 13-year-old. I mean, I've got kids back there. I've got a kid back there that's 11, 10. He loves it. Nothing scares him. But then you got, I know, 18-year-olds that are scared to death. So you just have to judge. We try to scare adults. We don't cut back. We try to scare adults. So I don't recommend it for children. We don't have children's prices for that reason. I don't want to encourage people to bring their kids. And I've told parents, if the kid's worried and scared out here, don't take them back there. I mean, really, you can scar that kid for life.
Yeah.
Don't do it. It's not worth it.
Well, any other messages you'd like to give to our fans?
Everybody come see us. We're wonderful. Look, Ebenezer, come here. Come here. Look. Oh.
And let me tell y'all something. This is one smelly old man right
Hello there. They say I stink.
here. He does.
I'm a little rowdy though, it's okay.
Good thing you don't have scratch and sniff TV.
Yeah, really. Well, we appreciate you bringing us out here.
We really loved you coming. You're welcome anytime.
We're actually going to try to go. We just heard about another one, never been to before. We're going to try to make it over there. See if we got time to make it over there. If not, we'll see you next time. If we do, hopefully we'll be able to get an interview there too. But either way, this is Constantine out, and y'all have yourselves a happy month.
Coming to kill ya, we're coming to kill ya, coming to kill ya, we're coming to kill ya, we're coming to kill ya, coming to kill ya.
You ready, big fella? All right, Constantine with Constantine Haunt Reviews again. Third haunt of the night. First time we've hit that many in one night. But we're here at Homicide Hollow, and I'm with
James Palmer. I'm the owner, operator. I put it together this year for you guys.
So tell us a little bit about Homicide Hollow.
Well, the Homicide Hollow, we base it mainly around Camp Crystal Lake, and of course, you know who was involved with that massacre there. And it's about 35 to 40 minutes long, depending on how fast you're going through. It's deep, dark, lots of winding trails. It's just, you know, it's a lot of places out there to get scared, and you know, I think we've done it up pretty good for you guys this year.
Definitely. I saw some inventive stuff in there. I love how you actually become part of it.
Yeah, I love being interactive with the crowd. I like to make the crowd feel like they're being involved with what's going on.
Yeah.
And, you know, being interactive, I think, is a big key to a good haunt.
Yeah, I love the way y'all do that. I haven't seen that anywhere else so far this year anyway.
Yeah, I mean, when you've got a twisted mind like me, you know, it all comes together real good and everything, but, you know.
So how much is it going to run somebody if they want to come down?
Well, general admission is $18, which, you know, isn't too bad compared to a lot of the others around here. And if you've got a flyer, which you can find at all the different Halloween places around the area, it's $3 off, so that would make your admission $15.
Okay, one of what I consider to be one of the most important questions to ask when you come to a place like this, what's the age range you would recommend for this?
For this one, I really, really recommend like 16 and up, being the age. We did have a couple, I think 13, 14-year-olds come through the night that they did make it through, but you know, they were clung to their parents all night. So if you think that your child can make it through, but I'm not letting anyone under like 12 or 13 in here, no way. But,
yeah, I can understand that. That's pretty good walking in there. Some uphills and
sideways a little bit.
Yeah, that's why we call it the hollow. You know, you got to go down in through the hollow to make it through the end. So, yeah.
And just so they know, what's the address here? So they can
It's at 1249 Wiley Lewis Road. It's W-I-L-E-Y, and Lewis is L-E-W-I-S, and it's here in Greensboro. It's right off of the Alamance Church Road exit off of Interstate 4085, and it's about 10 minutes from downtown Greensboro or UNCG, so it's right here, easy to get to. MapQuest at 1249 Wiley Lewis Road, or you can call me and I can give you better directions. The telephone number to the haunt here is 336-327-2109. So if you have any other questions, just give me a call.
Now, is this y'all's first weekend open?
This was our first night open, so this is the first year we've done it here, but we've got over 45 acres out there, so we hope to grow it every year and make this become one of the big haunts, just like you guys have been through some of the other ones, like Spooky Woods and Woods of Terror, and some of the bigger names.
So how many more opportunities do they have to come out here?
We're open tomorrow night, which is Saturday, the 10th. And then we're open on the 16th and 17th, which is next weekend, the 22nd through the 24th, which is Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then the 29th through the 31st, which is Halloween, Thursday, Friday, Saturday being Halloween.
What time do y'all usually get started?
Get started around 8:15, 8:30, and normally shut it down around 11, 11:30, but late night tonight, it's about 12 o'clock now.
All right, well, we appreciate you having us out here.
Yeah, thanks guys, I'm glad y'all enjoyed it.
Y'all come down here and check it out. I guarantee you, it's a good one. A lot of inventive stuff in here, y'all. But we done for the night, because we are dead tired. Like I said, 3 in one night. That's the most we've done so far.
Oh, yeah.
We will see y'all tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, we're going to be coming to y'all from Atlanta, Georgia. It's going to be the first time we've gone out of the Carolinas. Yep. So y'all make sure y'all tune in for that. This is Constantine out. Y'all know what? Y'all go have yourselves a happy haunt.
Coming to kill ya, we're coming to kill ya, coming to kill ya, we're coming to kill ya, we're coming to kill ya, coming to kill ya, we're coming to kill ya.
Dude, he's
This
is Lance.
videos here.
This is Lance. This is Roy.
I'm Gary.
And this right here, we call him Gay Rag.
Gay Rag.
That's one for the outtake reel.
Get off me!
Were you recording that?
Yes.
All right.
Hey, this is Constantine.
Hey guys, this is Constantine from Constantines Haunt Reviews. We're here tonight at the Haunted Pyramid. Who's behind me? Okay.
Daniel.
I was waiting on him to do something. Anyway, we're here tonight at the Haunted Pyramids. That's right. You're walking. We got a bunch of people with me here tonight. We got the dedicated one as usual, Steven, working the camera. He's out here sitting tonight. God love it.
Get started.
It's right here. We got DJ Fussy Slippers right here. This is my boy. We got Matthew, formerly of Cox Road Haunted Trail.
I turned.
Right here. We got my boy Daniel. He's from Crowder's Mountain Volunteer Fire and Rescue, along with me. Back off.
DJ Fussy Slippers. I'm
Right
down
here.
the mushroom.
We got my boy. This is Brandon, otherwise known as the Blonde Bombshell from Shelby. That's my boy too. Anyway, we're about to start out with the asylum right here. We got the asylum. We got Clown Town, where I've heard we're all gonna die because these people in here are just nuts. They're gonna mess with us. Then we're gonna go back over that way to Monster Manor. After we get some food, 'cause I'm telling you, this place got some awesome hot dogs. Then we're gonna hit the main attraction.
We're looking forward to the hot dogs.
We are looking forward to the hot dogs. Got the chili cheese hot dogs, I'm telling you.
I just want a
They're
wiener.
messy, but they're good. But we're gonna have us some fun tonight. It's raining, it's cold, but you know what? We're loving every minute
We're
of it.
here. We're
Hey,
dedicated.
we loving every minute of it.
Yeah.
So I tell y'all
We're
what,
dedicated.
we will see y'all in a little bit. We're gonna go in here and get scared. They waiting on us. They know we're coming.
See you
They're
around,
ready.
Satan.
They're coming to kill us. Aye.
Just six in the group if at all possible. All right, ready? Yeah, trash me. Bring them on. Bring them on. Bring them on. Yeah.
There in the back. It actually is on the right. It's down there. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
also getting food, getting scared. We're loving it.
Take your life. There's a bathroom on the right.
I gotta go first.
And
we're rolling.
My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard and damn right, it's better than yours. Okay.
Alright.
DJ! What's up?
wait. If he does that, I'm just gonna go. What's up,
Are you recording, big man?
Yes!
He's recording.
Who'd I ask? Not you.
We are ghosts.
Yo, what's up? This is Mushroom.
Constantine here again, y'all know who I am, y'all know where I'm from, we've already been through all that. Anyway, it's raining, we're cold, we're wet, we're having a good time. We done been through the asylum, we done been through Clown Town, just went through Monster Manor, and you know what? We picked up a couple. They wouldn't want to go through. They say, you know what? We'll lend you a couple of our people, let you go through. Why don't you tell our people, what's your name?
Taylor.
All right, you know what? You know what? They're going through with us at the pyramids. We are taking them. See this? This is a wing right here. We are taking them under our wing. We got young up-and-coming haunters right here. We're gonna turn them into haunting men.
Yeah.
Yes. Come on, give it. Yeah. So we'll see y'all at the end. Deerwater. Back off. So we'll see y'all at the end. We're gonna go through right now too. So, big fella, you know what to do.
Peace out. We'll have to give. Good thing when it's cold and raining. Hot chocolate. Okay, are you the cake master? Y'all give me Did you get him followed? You just lost the top of your cigarette pack.
Yeah.
That's alright. This is pyramid.
You having fun filming everybody from the waist down there?
Shut up, man. I'm multitasking. And this is also brought to you by the pyramids. And we're at the pyramids.
I do the advertising.
Well, I'm about to get sued.
You don't have to include that footage. I mean, you know there is.
We did. I think the Pepsi. Yeah, you're a little too close.
At least mine was generic. Hot chocolate. Rocky, right?
Yeah.
Hot chocolate.
Cigarettes.
Oh, yeah.
No particular brand. Just cigarettes. Brought to you by coffee.
You screwed it up.
See this? Bad for you, kids. They'll kill you. These stuff right here, this will kill you. You need to not do this, okay? When you grow up, don't be like Constantine.
You're gonna
don't ever
look
smoke.
just like him.
Because the power
I'm
of
telling you.
Christ.
The power of Christ compels you.
The power of Christ compels you.
The power of Christ compels you.
Chitty chitty bang bang.
Gonna get you.
That's here just
That ain't a cat gun. That's a real gun. Shooting blanks.
Sorry, I'm having one of my. It scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, let me see if I can go get some backstage
to Constantines Haunt Review. I'm not your host. Here is. But here is Constantine.
So, according to him, it's cold. He's a wuss though.
Here's DJ Fuzzy Flippers. I'm the mushroom. How you doing?
Well, you know.
And he's drinking?
Yeah, I say it's cold, but I'm not like the rest of these fuckers out here. I don't have like 2 tons of body fat, so yeah, I get cold very easily.
I'm not fat. I'm just a little bit of
I'm just big bone.
I'm just big bone, dang it.
I don't know, fans. He's kind of getting a stomach now.
I'm what?
Starting to get a stomach. See?
No, I am not.
See, there it is, right there. It's called beer. Oh, excuse me, it's called Heineken.
I do not have a beer gut. Look,
you used to.
I do not.
You used to.
We got a vision.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be everybody. It'll just be me with the camera. It won't be all of us.
Okay. I can put you in a few spots, so yeah.
Hey, I got a mask in my car.
Get some scare of it. There you go.
Constantine, the backstage at the Haunt Reviews. Scaring some people. See how this goes. It's a big group.
Hey, the girls and guys.
I'm getting some backstage footage.
Putting on the website? Really? Putting on the website?
Come on in, everybody in there. Hey! Hey, come to your left! Don't worry your mouth. Alright, everybody in here. Alright, ladies, why don't you take a look right over here? Hi there! You need any dental work done?
Oh, my dear.
What do you think? You need any dental work? Oh, I can tell. You got a little thing. Right there in the corner. You just let me in that quick.
Yeah, last weekend she punched her face in the
Oh, you got those stuff right? I'm just gonna tighten it. Oh, all right. Take a little heavy work done. Come on through. We got work. What do you think is waiting? Come on.
Oh my dang!
You better run.
Good luck with those teeth.
Good luck.
Hey.
No, it's on the viewing area. Yeah, we're filming a little bit outside.
Visiting hours are now open at Third and Silent. We ask that you enjoy your visit and be careful, as some of our patients are roaming the halls on free visit time. Please keep your hands to yourself, because if you touch them, you might not have hands when it's done. We hope you enjoy your visit here at Berks Asylum, and hope that you too can stay with us.
I'm very scared.
I know, I'm just getting a little bit of behind the stage footage here. I love sparklers. They just like get me every time. Around the here for this one.
Welcome to my asylum. I am Dr. Berg. You ladies or men do not be like my last victim. I suggest you leave now.
regulate traffic safety.
Hey! What are y'all doing in here tonight? We're just in time, because we're gonna have an operation! You see this man? He broke this girl's heart! So what are we gonna do? That's what happens, he said. We're gonna tear his out! But the only thing about a heart operation is so bloody! If you don't like the blood in the asylum, you better leave! Because I plan on making it a lot more bloody! Give me a tippy toes!
Good group. Good.
Doctor! You have new patients! Welcome! I am Dr. Bird! Yes, please. Dr. Giggles! Don't let him out of the meat locker! Give me your tippy toes! Give me your tippy toes! Give me your tippy toes! SpaghettiOs and tippy toes! SpaghettiOs and tippy toes! SpaghettiOs and tippy toes! Hey! What are you folks doing here tonight? You're just in time. Gather around my table. You see, tonight, we're gonna have an operation. This man here broke this young girl's heart. So what are we gonna do to him, ladies? Y'all wanna tear his heart out? Yeah. But the only thing about a heart operation is so bloody! You don't like the blood here at the asylum? Then you better leave, because I plan on making it real bloody. What's the foot? You better go if you don't want to stay. They're coming! Yes! Welcome to my asylum. I am Dr. Burns. Give me your pain! Your pain is no good here, Dr. Caldwell! Dr. Giggles! Don't let him leave the meat locker! Give me your tippy toes, little girls and little boys. We're gonna make some SpaghettiOs and tippy toes soup. Hey! What are you doing in here tonight? have an operation. You see this guy here? He broke this little girl's heart. So what are we gonna do to his ladies? We did that. Now we're gonna tear his house. Yeah, but the only thing about a heart operation is so bloody. Woo! You don't like our blood here, then you better leave. I'm gonna get it bloody.
I'll find you in a minute.
boy. There's some white.
Oh, no. There's a crazy guy that's gonna come out right next. That crazy guy right there. Right there.
It's got a video camera.
Him.
You gotta go that way.
Oh boy, that was one.
Ooh, that light was bright.
Hell, I got both lights. How'd you like it?
I'm glad I ain't got gas.
Oh, there's somebody! Just go! Where are we at?
Dirty people. I need y'all stand right here. I'm gonna ask y'all some questions. You know there, Paul. I'm gonna ask y'all questions. Y'all wouldn't have to know that speller, Leatherface's brother's name, would you? Huh? You can't tell me. I'm gonna let you be. You don't know his name. Brother's name right there in that window? Leatherface. Y'all know his brother's name? No. You want to meet him?
No.
Bubba, come here, boy!
What's up?
What's up, man? About to show you how Clown Town 3D does it.
Oh, man! Oh, man! Hey, man, these glasses make him look good.
Are you scared?
Telling you, we get some drunk people in here, dude.
Yeah.
still miss Terabyte Tracks though.
Do it?
I miss Terabyte Tracks.
Yeah, it was a good one.
It was a lot easier. I lived right down the road from it. Facing get a group. So you got some good footage?
Mm-hmm. Can't wait to go through it.
You having a good time?
Oh yeah, I'm having a lot of fun. I love going backstage like this.
A lot of people don't realize how much work's behind this stuff. I was in the black and white room earlier, acting like I was getting electrocuted.
Mm.
And then it moved on to acting like I was having a seizure. Didn't even mean for it to act like, to look like that, but it did. About to hear a hurricane.
One of my guys just told me to hurry the fuck up. It's cold.
It is cold. We gotta work till 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. Unless they decide to shut it down because of the rain. We're taking on a lot of water in Clantown right now.
Dude, there's like leaks everywhere up in Monster Manor.
Yeah.
We were getting rained on like almost throughout that whole thing.
The Haunted Pyramids is the best one that don't leak at all. There they come. Fixing to enter the black and white room. And there's screamers too.
Good, I love screamers.
There they come. Come on, people.
What's the matter? What are you scared of, huh? We're all smiling here. They're scared of Yes, it is.
People think that's just like a wall there.
Yeah.
Let's go, boys! Crash me! They're coming! I can smell them! I hear screamer! I Go under! It's alright! What's the matter? What's the Where are you going?
That was great.
You got about a second.
one dude.
Yeah, I'll be alright. Alright, ready? Constantine again. He says the word. This is Constantine again. Just got through the pyramids. Got a whole lot of good footage. Can't wait to go and do it. We're gonna show it to you. You know what? Constantine out. Happy hunting. Good night from the pyramids. Let me hear it, y'all.
I mean, everything's first off is built out of pallets, you know. Making it as dark and as eerie, as nasty looking as we can. But it gives it a more natural effect, and it looks better than black plastic everywhere. We still use the plastic to make it dark, but it's pretty much everything you see is natural with plastic. Nice. You got it, man?
Yeah, I got it.
You gonna film everything, or are you just gonna take some stills, or?
Well, I was just gonna film.
Just gives a pretty good effect.
Yeah.
It's all homemade, plywood, PVC, treated wood.
We're coming to kill ya, coming to kill ya, we're coming to kill ya, we're coming to kill ya, coming to kill ya, we're coming to
This is the Raleigh JC's Haunted House. We've been at it for about 35 years. I personally have been involved for the past 5, or I guess this is my 5th season. And we have a lot of fun. We got a lot of people that do this because we love it. And none of us get paid until most of us end up spending quite a bit of money. And you know, everything, all the proceeds go to charity. We spend a good amount of money to put on a good hunt, but a lot of the stuff is homemade or made in-house, especially the props. We are largely actor driven, very few pneumatics, a handful.
Those are the best kind in my opinion.
Yeah.
I don't like one that has a lot of animatronics.
Yeah, well, you can react to the crowd. We can. One of the great things about us is if we got those little kids that are 5 or 6 years old, we can tone it down for them right on the spot, and then the next crowd like you guys come through, and we're right back up again. And you know, with a pneumatic, you may have to go and switch it off, then you don't know it's going to come back on, so on and so forth with any kind of mechanics. But the house is Terror at Possum Creek. We've been going with this theme now for 4 years. This is a resort spa. This particular year, the past hunts have been in backwards order. This one, Terror at Possum Creek, no vacancy. Last year it was Terror at Possum Creek, Penitentiary. The year before it was Outbreak at Possum Creek, and the first year was the Manor at Possum Creek. All this information is available on our website and the previous websites that have, I guess, correlated to all that. And it's a lot of fun. The second, or I guess the new thing for this year, other than obviously an entirely new setup, every year it's completely new. We've actually added a second haunt. It's more of a dark, sort of in-your-face. I guess tactile would be a good word. You got a lot of stuff touching you. Try to get people sort of confused and send them the wrong way on purpose. And have fun. And that's the whole point. We don't want anybody to go home and cry. We want them to have a good time, get scared, laugh at the friends who just got scared, and just, like I say, have a good time. Enjoy each other.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, it's nice to meet you.
Y'all come check it out.
Yeah.
We're done for the night. We're cold, we're tired. Drove 4 hours to get here.
Nice.
About to drive 4 hours back home.
Was it worth it?
Yeah, definitely. Did 2 haunts tonight.
You're not done yet.
Not done yet?
You made Dr. Crutch get back in makeup. He's coming out. You're going to talk to him.
Uh-oh.
So you're going to
because I
have a
said
late night.
I might have a chainsaw.
Well, in that case, we'll be back in a minute.
I'll try a different scene type on this. Oh, you're going to get me photographing. That's, I hear you.
Oh, behind the scenes footage.
And so we can take y'all through behind it if you want, real quick.
Oh, that'd be cool.
And we can show y'all what it's kind of all about and how we do it.
Yeah, that's a better pick.
I usually run the camera for behind the scenes stuff, but I'm so tired from driving, I'm just kind of letting it.
Well, holler when Crutch comes out, and we'll show you real quick behind the scenes. And that way we can get around it.
Yeah.
It's about like Yeah, it's pretty typical, I think, from what I've seen of all the people talk. Yeah, a handful of strobes, fire marshal comes through and beats on us like anybody else.
Yeah. One thing I really like about this place, there's always something happening.
Oh yeah.
There's no dead space where you're just kind of walking.
Well,
There's always something
I
happening.
knew you guys were coming through. And you were the last group, so I was able to bounce and hit a bunch of different rooms. I could time it, so I'm able to hit y'all. And so usually it may not be quite as active as like what you've seen, but what really happened, I guess, is we lost about 11:15, 11:30. We actually lost probably about 5 or 10 of our characters. They had to go for curfews or whatever, and so they ended up losing us. So then I had to kind of fill in.
Yeah.
But key line, remember this?
Yeah.
And pretty basic stuff. There's your counter of Circuit City. And, we pretty much are 95% LED lit. Just it's low voltage. Fire marshal doesn't really mind. There's a lot of detail that we put into this that you never really see, unfortunately, until like peppers in the pig head and the mullet and stuff like that. We had a couple rats over there on that shelf getting it on at one point in time. Great drop wall. Hey, have a good night. And drop walls, everything's sort of ragged, but we got a lot of props. Styrofoam chimney.
I like the American Gothic picture.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
But again,
we want to get it still.
We don't buy a whole lot of stuff, everything's sort of handmade, but it's perfect. It's exactly, we've got a possum skin. I forgot about the possum skin.
Yeah.
It's real.
It's real.
Right. Just a couple skulls, bottles of craps, and a handful of bugs,
Yeah.
Typical stuff. This is a great scare. I remember getting you pretty good right here. Typical bed scene. Most haunted houses have this.
Yeah.
We went to HauntCon earlier this year and saw a double curtain at the end of the bed. It's fantastic. There I hide.
Oh yeah.
It's such an easy scare.
Yeah, you got me right there.
you come out of nowhere. It's beautiful. Beautiful. This is a pneumatic that the controller sort of fritzed out on us earlier. Again, we don't do a whole lot of pneumatics.
Even just standing still like that, it still works.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, but he bounces all over everywhere. Typical closet goes into your monster space.
Yeah.
Coolers, air tanks, wiring, all that kind of stuff. For it. This is here we go.
Oh,
doing a little behind the scenes. This is Dr. Crutch.
I like that costume. That's cool.
Yeah, but unfortunately, it's a bad picture.
But we can get you some better light or something.
It's good to get the camera to cooperate.
This guy, I would not be able to operate without this guy right here.
Somebody's got to be in charge.
He does. Well,
Would
he
it be better
does.
if I got to work
He
against
does
there
my
so the
research
lights
for
kind
me.
of with
He
me? Or?
does my navigating when we go on
Let me
trips
try
like this. He
different
does my
shots,
still
huh?
shots, edits the still shots. He's my main,
That's our
camera.
designer. One of our, pretty much our lead designer. She just walked through that. She's kind of killed the show. She does a really fantastic job. You've seen this house.
Yeah. Well, from the inside, you wouldn't believe this used to be a circuit.
That's
city.
good. That's good.
And we had a whole house system.
I can safely say I love what you've done with the place.
And then stuff like got a lot of detail work that you never really see. Little squirrel cage fan.
That is one thing I noticed when I was before. I actually love the detail.
Little guys hanging from trees. Yeah, just stuff like that. Stuff you'll never see. We actually got these donated to us earlier this year. This is Scary Beth. This is Constantine and his crew. She's the lead designer. She has a lot of fun with this, and we take a lot of her ideas and make them happen.
I think we're missing props like her severed bed.
I didn't see that one. Wait, does she have a helmet on?
Mm-hmm.
Somewhere between sauna and house 2, I saw it. And
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, this is one of the first props I ever built. It is a 55-gallon plastic drum with a plexiglass shield on it, and I try to make sure it's in every house. So.
That's one thing I've noticed about people that run haunted attractions. They're some of the most inventive people when it comes to doing props.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And I got the barrel for $10, and we had some.
That thing scared the crap out of me when I first walked in.
It is awesome.
Yeah, I love the placement.
Oh, I don't know why this got turned over. I kind of like it. Get a hole in one, win a free in one. But this is the first clown in I think about 7 or 8 years that we've had in the haunted house, and I think we did good with it. I'm not a big fan, but it scares the hell out of me. This is something you don't really see a lot of. We actually got to add a light right there. Yeah. This is a neat little guy. This running pretty cool. I don't know if anybody came down.
Yeah, they did. The guy that came down from right there got me too.
Yeah. Little LED. One of our fog machines crapped out, so we got some fog that kind of pumps through there, pumps out through some holes and stuff like that. And it's a pretty cool room. I'll tell you, the stuff like this wiring, it's just sitting there. Nobody ever sees it. So. Neat little room. We had a new person in here today that didn't realize that was a foam carving, so we're gonna have to modify it a little bit.
Yeah.
I do pretty much about all of the styrofoam carving around here.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Only certain lights turn on.
Oh, that's okay.
And this is a neat little room. I think the girls that have been working have been having a lot of fun.
Yeah.
This is
yeah, I like this one.
This is neat. We built this from scratch. I'm talking completely and totally from scratch, all the way down to the table legs. It's pretty much a magician's table. Somebody can get into it, and you can jump up and down on it and have a lot of fun. And a little creepy over here.
Yeah.
Blood. This is a nice little guy. A couple years ago, somebody just gave it to us, so we just sort of keep trying to throw it in here somewhere or another. A little shower room. Just sort of have fun, good ball.
Yeah.
This is a take on a room we did last year called the transport room. We actually saw this at a haunted house convention in Texas a couple years ago. But basically, you have the one real creepy.
Yeah.
And it seems to work when you dump a bunch of fog in it. I think the fog machines, again, fog machines are fog machines. This is
yeah, I really like this area too.
I've been dying for a really nice graveyard for some time, and I finally got my wish. Again, another foam carving I did. And, nice little Possum Creek sign. Hillbilly 1, this is the 1 mausoleum. So, having a lot of fun.
Bend over.
Yeah.
I like that.
You smell gas. Again, behind the scenes, just homemade fencing. We've got these little guys, drilled them out so they fit on the end.
Yeah.
And we've lost a couple, but it makes it look better. So.
Yeah.
This is a homemade statue that Scary Beth put together. It's basically dressed in sheetrock mud and all that kind of stuff. It's a lot of fun. Again, LED lit, so you really don't have a lot of overlighting, and it helps keep light out of the rest of the house, so we can actually have a dark house.
Yeah.
And just really pinpoint what we want lit. It also gives our monsters an opportunity to more hiding places if it's dark. And you can kind of see it. It's a lot of fun. Like some coffee here. I don't know if anybody was playing in there earlier tonight or not.
I like that one. Been better. Great husband, great father, bad.
Blackout house is something new, like I mentioned earlier, second house.
I love the entrance.
It just turned out good. This is my little trick here. We've got a couple old doors. Just picked up another old door and put that in here. Again, foam carving, nice little chandelier we had. Modified some skulls so the light can shine through them. Just stuff we find in boxes. We're like, oh sweet, tear that up. And again, some LED lighting, like you can see up over here.
Hey, Laura.
Little white light, just cast it
That's
down.
good.
So
We'll
you
definitely have to darken that one.
This house is still dark, even though.
That's fun. You got the. Yeah. Okay.
I got.
We got. My camera's got night vision on it.
Cool.
So we can still be able to see. Yeah, these things right here scared the crap out of me. I didn't know what that was.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's simple.
This, I was telling them earlier, this gets you right here.
Yeah, I saw those coming in, but I wasn't about to warn you.
Yeah, and that's just a little spinning piece of plywood.
You kind of want to walk right into it.
And, nice little, strobe effect. It's dark. I wish I had more light to turn on, but there we go. Emergency lights. That was working. This is a Circuit City fixture we took and modified. They left it for us, so we figured we'd fix it and make it good for something. Real basic room, but the monsters are what make this room happen. They sit in the wrong way, and they have a lot of fun with it.
Yeah, I think I wound up squeezing around this here.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, we actually went over that way and ended up squeezing around over there.
Nice.
I did not know I could go through
Nice little plexiglass thing,
Yeah.
beat on, and actually I think it popped out a little bit, but we saw that.
Yeah, we ended up coming around through here and squeezing through right there and coming this way.
Hey, it works for me. As long as y'all have fun.
Yeah.
Well, definitely.
We had a nice little maze at the end of our house last year. Just reuse them, figured what the heck.
Yeah.
Man, no point in throwing away a perfectly good prop.
Yeah, exactly. A little strobe and laser effect. Yeah, we try to play with some stuff every now and then. And turn it off. Bloody curtain room, just pretty basic room, and we do have a costume. I don't know where it is that sort of blends in with us, so you can really just sort of get in the corner or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know who was working this tonight. You missed our air cannon. The valve died on it earlier tonight. These are great.
Yeah,
You can see the yellows, but you can't see the blacks.
Yeah.
And nice little drop panel. They're heavy duty, so a lot of times pretty much only end up guys operating them because they're just, until the actual panel probably weighs 15 pounds. And by the time you get done lifting it all night, it's pretty tired. This is something we did for the first time at Possum Creek, the outbreak of Possum Creek. Yeah. Putting together a body bag room.
I love this part.
Sandbags and little torsos. It's great. You spin them around. You can get them all mixed up and send them every which way.
Yeah.
I've actually seen groups come in here and do a loop once or twice before they ever get spit out down there. There you go. That's all right. Yeah, it's pretty much become a favorite room. People request it. They were like, "Do you have a body bag room?" And it's a good room.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's us. Huh? It's a lot of fun. We have a good time.
We thoroughly enjoyed it.
Oh yeah.
And now we're putting a lock back on the door.
Oh.
Huh? Still no head?
No.
Really?
Hey, like my twin.
There's a severed head that looks a lot like her. Would you like some help?
I don't know. I didn't mean to interrupt.
I think we're actually done.
Yeah.
So, you guys be safe going home, especially if you got 4 hours.
Yeah, I think we're gonna try to stop and get something to eat somewhere first, though. I think we're all kind of starving.
Find a Waffle House somewhere.
I think Waffle House down on Glenwood somewhere.
Waffle House seems to be our drug of choice when we're out this late at night.
Even
I think we can cut it down.
I don't know, kind
Nice.
of see what people go through, taking off the door.
Yeah, that's just the typical stuff that it takes to make it happen,
Tell you what.
And we are.
There we go.
We're coming to kill ya, coming to kill ya, we're coming to kill ya, we're coming to kill ya, coming to kill ya, we're coming to kill ya.
Is the background noise going to be a problem?
Hey guys, it's Constantine here with Constantines Haunt Reviews here with another weekend of hunting. Tonight we're coming down to Greenville, South Carolina. We're now at Nightmare on Pendleton, which is ironically on Pendleton. And we are here with Alright, can you tell us a little bit about Nightmare on Pendleton? What's it all about?
Haunted house is
Ready to stir, mate?
elevators. Down slide.
Yeah, we enjoyed that slide. That was fun.
Most people really like it.
Yeah, I've never seen anything like that anywhere else.
Kind of like a dream piece of time on clown. Sometimes we call it. It's real. Actually, I know real bomb.
So this the place the haunted house then is actual mortuary?
Actually, old American mortuary.
That's a little bit creepy.
It's creepy without even doing anything.
theme park. We also got another one downtown, the home, down next to the falls.
I think we're going to check out the big one.
Oh, okay. That's a straight park.
Yeah, I'm about to go check that out next. How much will it cost you?
Here, got 2 events. Go to one is $13, both of them $16.
All right. What time do y'all usually get started here?
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock? Just go into one of the questions I always ask, I consider this the most important question I can ask. Would you recommend this place for children?
12 years old, maybe.
Not real tiny, like that.
Yeah.
You're right, nobody would be able to use to come in. And nobody takes it. You're not allowed to do it right here. If we see children or our monsters back off them, they don't really try to really take it. They don't go after them. Now, if a dog comes in here, they'll be like there. They run them downtown again. We got to run out of the park.
We just want to make sure they get the money.
Yeah, that's good.
The children we don't like them.
All right, well, we're going to get on out of here. We're going to check us out at home. Gentlemen, we appreciate you.
You got to come in.
No problem. We'll see y'all in just a little bit.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, guys.
Coming to kill ya, we're coming to kill ya, coming to kill ya, we're coming to kill ya, we're coming to kill ya, coming to kill ya, we're coming to kill ya.
This way.
Oh my goodness.
We're about to get some people in.
All right, Daniel, do your best Constantine impression.
This here's Constantine. We're gonna get some people getting scared. It's gonna be real good. Watch this, y'all.
Actually, they're not getting scared just yet. Right now, they're gonna be getting drunk. We just gotta wait for them to come through.
I wish there was a bunch of black dudes. I'd make them fall down.
Damn, but you opened the right way, boy. Look at the camera. Okay, small camera.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, it's on.
How big is the scoop?
You guys are dead! Where you going? Look at me, boy! Look at me! When I cut you up, that'll be where you going! What are you guys doing here, huh? I cut you up! Where do you think you're going? Well, girls, what's wrong? What's so funny? Huh? What are you doing here? Step back, you're gonna shut you up! Where you going?
Here you go. What's that? Oh, thank you.
Won't be somebody in the corner out of the way now.
All right.
That camera is not good in here.
You don't want to play with it. It's like we're partying.
Hey, you might want to stand close because people will bump up against this wall and I don't want it to fall.
I'll be standing right here.
All right.
Where are they at?
Hey, you can go ahead and stop recording for right now. They're not even close yet.
You guys better get out of here before my dolly gets you.
Hey, lady, where are you going?
Yeah, that wasn't a good group at all. That was 2 people.
Are you having fun, Cat? Okay. Oh! Ah! Ow! I don't
Who is it? Fat dude, okay. Trent. Well, I can't see. Even if I knew who you were before that, I still knew who it is because it's dark in there.
That's how you know they're coming right here.
Hey! You guys better get out of here before my dolly gets you.
That means you need to go on break.
Another crappy group.
You don't like to molest you with my hand?
Let's go, Drew.
Good group. Trust me.
Yeah, this will be a good one here.
Screamers!
We got screamers!
Get him, Bobo!
Go ahead. All right.
Was that good?
I do. I got night vision. Oh, yeah. You got shot from the ass.
Is that good?
Yeah. They're right there, dude. They're right there.
I don't know where to go.
You think to put that far on scared? Get up, Bobo!
Why? Right here, this very room. Down there! This way! What are you looking at?
Yeah, I'm in front now. What a great, like, directions. You hear the damn...
No, I saw that one. I saw that one. I was looking at that one.
Got a camera? I don't want to be on the film. I didn't sign anything.
Everything you own on the rocks to the left. Michael Myers music. Come on now.
Feeling just dirty.
Hey, you gotta have my consent.
Okay, I see you.
Whoa, please, whoa.
They just started at home when they time to look just like you. I swear to God, big balls, girl. Hey! Look at that.
I'm taking baby footsteps off, y'all.
Screamers.
Where would I go? This way?
I don't know.
I don't like it anymore.
Wait.
Oh, God.
Exit. We're done.
Keep going, you're next.
What?
Am I really going this way?
Is that a hand? She will. You don't know. Oh my god. You are like super crazy hand.
Stay together. No, it's a wall. To the right.
Katie's like jerking.
Glad you joined the family. Keep going to your neck. Last one in here goes 6 feet under.
Allie, it's okay.
Time's over, little children. It's dying time.
Stay back with little pickaxe.
You trying to go this way? Huh? You trying to go this way?
I don't know, are we?
Yeah, I believe so. It's the way out. You sure you want to go this way? I do. I'll put this pickaxe in your skull, boy.
Hey guys, Constantine here tonight with Constantines Haunt Reviews. We're in Gastonia tonight. We're at the Shell Museum on a trail. I'm feeling a little weird right now. We done stepped back in time a little bit here. So I'm here with an American Revolutionary War soldier here. See, we was out here. We saw him firing a gun out there a little bit ago. I was a little freaked out right now. But tell us a little bit about this trail we just went through.
Well, you start off with being told that Tony's going to be the guy driving the tractor around, and you're told some stories, some folklore stories, And as you're going down the trail, I go and I shoot the gun at you after I tell you halt. And then you start passing through, and then you go past the bridge, and then, let's see, Lizard Man pops out with his blowtorch, and then you have the Headless Horseman going down the trail.
That was cool. I've seen the Headless Horseman done before, but not with a real horse. That was cool.
And then after a certain portion, you get out because the tractor driver, Tony, has gone berserk. So then he gets out and y'all are stuck walking down the trail. And then you get to the part where you see the witches. And then after that part, you go back across the bridge and you have the Lizard Man over there making all the noise and the ruckus. And then after that part, you walk back down the trail and then you're scared, I think, by 2 people who are sitting over there on the side. And then you go and he goes and collects everyone back up, Dr. Cheryl. He collects everyone back up, and then you're told, they go and check and see that everyone's there. And then you start walking, and then you see Bigfoot, and then I pop out, and then Tony pops out after his transformation. And then that's pretty much it.
I really like the story aspect of this trail. This was unique. I'd never seen anything like this before. The way you're told, stories and everything. And, yeah, it's a good break from the Freddys and the Jasons and Screams and all that sort of thing. But I loved it.
All this is true folklore too.
Yeah, true history folklore you get to hear here. But unfortunately, this was the only night, right? Yeah. So if you missed it tonight, well, you just missed it. Are y'all going to be back open next year?
I'm pretty sure.
Are y'all going to do more nights next year? Cause
I think so, because we had a lot of turnout, and then we had to make people because we didn't have enough room. So I think they're going to do more nights next year. Last year we had it inside, so it was a little different. I don't think they were expecting this big of a turnout this year.
Well, you don't have that many in-gas on. Used to, but not anymore. Well, we appreciate you. Oh, tell them your name. I forgot.
Michael Smith. I played the American soldier. Well, dead.
Yeah, the dead American soldier. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for the interview. And we're done for the night. Well, actually, tomorrow we're going to get some behind the scenes from the Haunted Mill, which we did tonight because they were kind of busy tonight. Didn't have time to do anything with us. So hopefully we'll see you there tomorrow. Constantine out. Y'all have a happy haunt.
Hemoglobin in my mouth, yo. Frontal lobe until I spit it out, yo. We be gloating, humans taste like trout, and some after dinner smoke, so what I'm all about. So take your eyes out with tedious care. My mischievous stare and devious glare will take your greasiest pair of knees, tits, and hair, and you know I'll eat them raw. Fuck medium rare. Blood is as sweet as moonshine whiskey. Shown outside, you can drink some with me. Yeah. Guts to spill, you know the deal, cause we so alive when we kill. I said, blood is as sweet as moonshine whiskey. Shown outside, you can drink some with me. Yeah, we want guts to spill, you know the deal, cause we so alive when we kill. We're coming to kill. We're coming to kill ya. We're coming to kill ya. Coming to kill ya. We're coming to kill ya. We're coming to kill ya. Coming to kill ya. We're coming to kill ya. We're coming to kill ya. Coming to kill ya. We're coming to kill ya. We're coming to kill ya. Coming to kill ya. We're coming to kill ya. We're coming to kill ya. Coming to kill ya. We're coming to kill ya. We're coming to kill ya. Coming to kill ya. We're coming to kill ya. We're coming to kill ya. Coming to kill ya. We're coming to kill ya. We're coming to kill ya.
Just back it up, man. I'm having a key sticking on this thing.
We're coming chameleon.